Oh, unfortunate.
Like, I complimented your music choice, and I asked people to make sure their tokens were set to all ownership if they were so
Oh,
inclined.
I haven't done that.
And it just like no one answered me, and I'm like, okay, I guess no one wants to do that. That's
No,
fine.
it's fine.
I don't.
Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. What even is speech in Discord, anyways?
I don't know. You saying what even is speech is ironic.
It is.
Speech is a ruse.
But anyways, welcome everyone to the Living World Adventure, The Dancing Ladies, written by Seiken, or otherwise known as Sean, and featuring myself, Sir Nerp, as Dungeon Master. The characters, I had it written as your old name, so let me grab it again. Axis, Procella, Salvia, Zvela, and Uvo. From there, we begin our tale within the scorching sands of Majital, upon a coastal outpost protected by the Golden Strand Company, and our hero's employer, Bashir Gritgold. It is here that you have been called to meet with this man and determine what has befallen this fair outpost that require the work of adventurers. Procella, gotcha. But first, as the rising sun crests over the horizon, silhouetting the forms of our brave heroes, in the front of this troop, we have Axis. If you would introduce your character.
I am Surf Soleil, and I'm playing Axis. Looks like an elf. She's a fighter abjuration wizard, and she's mute currently from the Shackled Legion.
Very good. Following close behind, we have Procella. If you would introduce your character.
Brucella's clearly a blue lady who seems to be floating off the ground, almost. And yeah, she's wearing what seems to be what you'd expect a dancer to wear. It's very tight, perhaps because, as you can see from her hair, although it's tied up, it seems to be trying to get loose, as if like a constant wind is trying to blow through it. Yeah, she has a large lance on her back, but that's pretty much it.
Very good. Salvia.
I am Ethereum, and I'm playing Salvia Gissere. I'm a Dream Cleric, and I'm from the Imperium. That's about it.
Very good. Zvela.
Alright, what you see before you is, I'm the one within. What you see before you is kind of an odd creature. Trying to get her picture as it best describes her. But she stands at about 5'2". However, a very long tail, almost the length of her body, standing at about 4'7", 4'8", trails behind her, making a S-like pattern in the sand. She is completely covered in scales, with claws at the end of her fingertips and feet. And one of the odd things you may notice about this creature, while it has no mechanical benefit whatsoever, she is not very expressive, and she does not blink. She does have eyelids. She can close them. She does not blink.
That's not creepy. Anyways, very good. And lastly, but not least, we have Uvo. Oh, you're just
I'm Valkyrin. I play Uvo. Uvo's a small creature. Looks something like an overgrown chipmunk with rabbit ears and horns. They're a Kensei monk, but mechanically they're a stout halfling. And they're from the Last Growth faction.
very good.
Oh yeah, they also wield a weapon that's like twice the size of them as well.
That is interesting. Excellent. But as you begin making your way through the scorching sands, following the aged sandstone path, you would find the wooden palisades, strange for Majital, protecting the town, the Golden Strand outpost. The gates would open as you approach, as you see several guards manning the not really strong fortifications, but they are manned, as it were, as the gates would open and allow you entry. The map is active. As you approach, you can hear the sounds of seagulls cawing in the distance as you are on the coast.
So,
Hey, welcome to the Golden Strand Outpost. You the adventurers that my boss hired.
Zvila would just nod.
Very good. He's just around the corner at the, well, building I'm standing next to. Around the corner.
She'll nod and skitter off.
Thank you.
Of course. Right, you see in the square of this moderate to small size little outpost, several stalls filled with various fruits, spices, and the like, all seemingly prepped to be carried off in the caravan that you can, well, that you did see on the way in to the town. You see the man before you, dressed in fine silken robes of black. A deeper red sash lines his midriff, holding a fine ivory and gold inlaid dagger. His long silken black hair, a fine goatee neatly trimmed with gold earrings strewn throughout, and various gems and rings adorning his outfit. He has a rapier at his side, currently sheathed. Welcome, welcome! Please, come. So, I take it from your armaments that you are those I have hired.
That would be so.
See.
As he speaks, you can see faintly pointed ears poke out from his long hair. Seems that he is of half-elven descent. Very good. So, my company and I, we have been transporting water from this place here to the oases and towns throughout the desert. However, recently, the town of Citrus Stew has stopped allowing shipments in and out. This is important as we are one of the few suppliers of clean water that is plentiful in supplies of limes, lemons, and fruits and whatnot, and providing these throughout the sands is, well, life-changing. So, what we need you to do is to figure out what's going on, fix the problem if you can, and report back here when everything's cleared.
What? So why would you... That I can't do this character's voice right now. Why would you transport water to an oasis?
Oh, sorry, miscommunication. They are providers of the water. Our water is salt.
Ah,
Yes.
Mm,
Well, it sounds simple enough to me.
Very good. The company here can provide you a basic fee of, let's see here, he does some math in his head as the DM goes and looks at the reward page real quick. Oh yes, 250 gold each, and this fine gem here. He'll pull out a crafting token. But, of course, and as a sign of good faith, I can provide you each, or not each, a baseline set of potions and antitoxins to aid in your travels.
The skulled elf holds out her hands in a cup.
Oh, very good. He'll place two sets of potions, just one in each hand, into your palms, and then another set in Svela's, because there's a total of 10 potions he's handing out. 4 normal healing potions, a greater healing potion, and 5 antitoxins, which I will add into your loot. Potion of healing, X4, potion of greater healing, X1, antitoxin, X5. Now, coin will be delivered upon successful return. But, I wish you luck in your travels. The sands are not exactly safe, especially with what's going on up in the skies lately.
Quite. Do you happen to have any weapon? I only have my old lance. It'd be great help for me.
If you're needing basic supplies, some of the caravans here can provide basics, that is. Nothing too crazy.
The elf hops off her little box that she was laying on and pulls a great sword off of her back, passed to Rosella.
Jella's eyes light up as she sees it. Oh, that was just what I was thinking of. Gracias. I'll pay for it once I get paid from the mission, yes?
She shakes her hands and kind of moves off over here.
Oh yeah, there is also a great sword on, z-
Zvela?
yeah. I keep wanting to say Salvia because that's the token I'm looking at on Svella's back, which you may or may not recognize as the Feller's blade of the Striders.
I mean, the main reason why is that with a lance, if someone gets into 5 foot of me, like, I'm kind of useless. But yeah, thanks. So she takes the great sword and puts it on my back.
Very good.
Alright.
Well, it is some travel to the town over. I suggest leaving as soon as you can, as you do not want to be caught out when the sun's at its highest. It gets quite hot out there.
She walks away and looks either direction.
Eastwood.
Who currently has the potions?
He handed 2 normal
She
to
has
Tempest, 2 to you, and then he would have handed a greater and a antitoxin to Pachella, and then 2 antitoxins to Salvia and 2 antitoxins to Uvo. Let's try to find her.
To this NPC.
Yes, she
She
is your
gets
new
2.
member. Uvo blinded with the sun.
Zvila
Who
will
are you?
hand one of the potions of healing over to Salvia since she does not have any. Well, she was not given any. I don't know what she has.
I'll hand you over one of the antitoxins.
Do I get a +1 fish?
Zvila will look at the antitoxin, and for a moment, she's not very expressive, but you can almost tell she's like, is she insulting me? But then she'll put it away.
Man, Uvo blends in with the sand. So hard to find her. Inbuilt rogue talents. There we go. Well, you're a monk, so I guess it works.
Ooh. Yeah.
Very good.
Tempest starts dancing across the boxes, jumping from each while she waits.
Yeah, when you guys are ready, just move over to the gates.
So this guard's coming along with us, or someone's coming along with us, or?
No, that was a joke.
Okay, okay. I thought someone else. Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
and make sure your party is properly set to survive in the deserts. Some of the roads aren't exactly well cared for. You will need to make survival checks to get to where you need to go.
I got a fish.
I
there
am a
somewhere-
proficient in that.
Is there someone here I can buy bolts from?
You can buy bolts from the company itself, because, you know, if it doesn't have to trade elsewhere, you can trade it here. Money's money.
Well, would he give me an advance on my pay? You don't start with money in this world, and it's weird.
If you wish to roll me a persuasion check, that could be provided.
By the way, just in case it will help out, I'd like to point out that Uvo is from Care and they are a tracker, if that makes a difference to the survival check.
Very good.
It's me?
Yeah. So you get
Oh.
then.
Alright. 15. I suppose I could provide you a bit of an advance, although the potions were a decent bit there. We'll hand you 50 gold. 10 for each of you as an advance.
Use it to buy what you need. If there's anything around.
Oh. I suppose. How much are bolts? I suppose I should look that up. Or arrows, not bolts.
They are super cheap.
You said that I got the antitoxins, right?
Yee.
Someone else can have these. I don't need them. I have
Okay,
resistance to poison anyway.
Arrows are 1 gold for 20.
Okay. I will buy 40 arrows, so for 2 gold.
Very good.
And I will pass out the rest of the gold.
Excellent.
Here you go, Salvia. You like you need some antitoxins. You can have them.
Hmm. The skulled elf pokes at a guard.
Yes?
No, they just poke at them, look up, wide eyes, like a kid being caught, and then walk away.
Alright, I guess.
Any tips at surviving here? Asked the guard.
Well, if you see something on the horizon that looks like a shifting of the air, I might want to... Well, you might want to hide. Myself as well.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
As you have gathered your party to venture forth, I will send a link.
Stick together, team. Don't get
These going
lost.
to be group survival checks.
Yes, everyone roll me survival as you make your way through the desert. Also, look at
Right.
these arches. They're awesome looking. I don't know where
Who
Sean
built
got them. I don't know where Sean got them, but I want them.
Ooh.
Because I do not have them.
Oh. Sean does make pretty maps, but to be honest, I kind of think he learned most of it from you.
Alright, let's see here. So
Amazing.
you guys have arrived at the next map. Let me change the ambience to the desert ambience and the travel music.
Oh god.
So here is the
Ooh.
desert ambience and the travel music.
By the way, it doesn't have a mechanical effect, but you do kind of have to avoid, like, her tail smacking into you if you're walking behind her.
Cello isn't
Oh.
walking.
Then,
It is
actually-
literally like 4 feet 5 inches, just trailing behind her. Also,
Oxize makes a
probably-
game out of it, and it's like playing jump rope.
Alright, if you land on my tail, though, I'm going to bite you.
Fair.
Svila is fine with you playing jump rope on your tail, you just have to accept the risks.
Alright. Three of you, through your expert survival skills, have seen a greater path through the sands. However, there's still going to be an encounter. This does mean you get to choose the encounter, though. Specifically, you get to choose... I get to roll twice, and you can choose out of the two. So, let us see
Make it
what
so, Mr.
we'll find. 6 or a 9.
I guess we did all that means.
So I will try what those mean.
Is one a bunny? Because I don't choose that.
No. So, the first group that you would see as you are traveling through the area, something that you could avoid, would be a swarming of small bugs off in the distance that look like they will encounter your group. addition to this, often the other path that you could take would be a set of skeletal figures shambling about holding blades of scimitars and falchions. So, would you like to fight the swarm of beetles or the skeletal dervishes?
Wait, does 5e have swarm mechanics?
Yes.
Not to the level of Pathfinder did.
Can a level 1 party beat swarm mechanics? Because
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing the word swarm and then just putting my headset down and walking away.
It's just
No,
a
they
basic
can.
swarm, yeah.
You can.
But they are kind of annoying to deal with. I'd say the skeletons, because that sounds
skeletons.
All right.
I would say the beetles, but I'll agree with the party.
Oh well, I mean, what did the other two say?
Doesn't matter either way to me.
I just don't think my arrows are going to, like, don't they have resistance against piercing? I'm a shooty girl.
They do.
So
They've
they
got
have
slash.
scimitars.
Also, I have a...
Oh yeah, I guess I have a. Yeah, I do piercing damage from 10 foot. I guess I could get into melee range.
Guess we're doing bugs then.
Going for the beetles?
Drink
Yeah.
your antitoxins, guys. Just in case.
Shallow still doesn't like the idea of that, so I'm still gonna say skeletons. But if the rest want bugs, then
Good. Put it in then.
Yep, put it in map tool so I can get a clear indication.
That's supposed to be a B.
Bugs, nugs, bugs, skellies! Okay, let's see. You two have chosen the beetles as you avoid the skeleton encounter, traveling around to the northern side of this desert dune. Encountering this swarm.
Before we reach them, can someone make a nature check on them to know if they're poisonous or not?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, very average.
Okay, map tools. 19.
God, these rollers.
Alright, 19. Reveals that the bugs are not poisonous.
But are they venomous? Because that's the actual important question.
They're not venomous either. So you can eat them,
Sorry.
or you can be bitten by them, and they will not poison you.
Sorry, but no one else is gonna know what this means, but I didn't want this to be a my father's gun situation, Sage.
Yeah. Feels bad, man. Anyways, what you know, since you rolled so hot, is that the bugs are resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, vulnerable to area of effects. Otherwise, they will bite you, and the more damage you do to them, the weaker their bites. But as you get closer to these swarms, you would see that they have... Let's see, does he have a location where they may spawn in, or is that my choice? Alright. You would see that there are a set of 2 of these beetle swarms arriving on the field of play. So you guys are good to roll initiative.
Do we want to reorganize ourselves, or
Yeah, feel free to reorganize up to... Yep. Spacebar? Friend space?
Are you on the
All pretty
drawing
front
tool?
on
There we
it,
go.
aren't we?
Up to this area. You can spawn anywhere in these sets.
Gotcha.
Does this count as a viable area or
Yep,
no?
Just anything that's on these roads area.
Oh, okay.
So you have a 4 by 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 by 40 area to spawn in.
Ooh, man, that would have been bad. Think.
We should probably just keep Svela at the back at least. That's the biggest thing.
Why? Do I really have that low of AC compared to you guys? No, No, I'm literally
No.
tied.
Hey,
I'm literally tied with you.
you're tied with the barbarian.
Yeah, I'm a ranger in scale mail currently.
I don't have any armor on. Feels good.
Alright, and while we are
Very natural armor.
in the land of combat music, I will switch to the combat. Here's the combat.
I looked at this really quick, and I thought those were Pokemon, like that electric Pokemon.
Alright, we just need your initiative there, Remy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all good. Alright, sorting initiative. Salvia, you have gained the initiative.
Okay. I'd like to get a little bit closer to these ones, and I'm going to take a shot with the crossbow.
Very good. The bolt will fly forward, piercing through several of the beetle swarms as they disperse into a cloud and then reform. That is 5 damage. The swarm still remains, but they are heavily injured.
And that'll be it. Turn.
Very good. Excice.
She runs up as far as she can and tosses a javelin at this one.
Very good. I believe that's in disadvantage range. Yep.
Yep, it is.
Alright.
And it misses anyway.
Yep.
So
Javelin goes. Shoots
and
into
that
the
is
stone.
in turn, as the javelin flies short.
Yep, Uvo.
You said that Swampy was heavily. Oh, okay, never mind. So for the purpose of casting, do these count as one creature?
Yeah. 1 token equals
Okay.
1 creature.
Right. Who's gonna move up here and put out a Skull of Bane from their bandolier, ready in action to cast it if they come within 30 feet.
Excellent.
If both of them come within 30 feet, that is.
Very good.
That'll be his turn.
Svella.
I'm within 120 or 100 and whatever the fuck a longbow is, 150. So I will just shoot a swarm of beetles, no number.
Very good. They will fly forward, piercing through several of their little beetle forms as they poof and then return into the cloud of beetles after suffering 4 damage.
Realized I don't have macros on this character.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, the beetle swarm of no number gains the initiative. Let's see here. They will fly their happy faces forward. They will fly their happy faces forward, surrounding Uvo. I believe it is indeed still an action for them to bite, unlike my swarms, which is good for you guys. Nope, nope. They have an attack roll, so bloop. They begin to swarm over Uvo. So let's see here. If they do hit with a 23, which fair, you will be suffering the 5 piercing damage.
Oh, they are half HP.
You're
Okay.
at half or lower.
Alright, I got myself for 2 more then.
The swarms
Damage is
surround
being done.
Uvo and begin biting and clipping and moving around you. Alright. From there, we go to Swarm of Beetles number 1. are sad. They can't reach you.
I guess my ready action goes off now.
Indeed.
Okay.
Alright, so you
Do I rage or do I not?
You need to both make a charisma saving throw. DC is for a level 1 scroll.
both fail or both are baned.
Nice.
How would you roll a
Ooh.
-1?
They don't have charisma. So, what do you want from me?
Okay.
Darn.
Alright.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm going to enter a raid with my bonus action. Take out my lance, move here, and prod it with a reckless attack.
Very good. Your reckless swing will swing down upon the beetle swarm for 3 damage.
And I'll move back to there.
Excellent. Using your superior mobility, you dance out of the way of the swarm. Anything else?
That's all.
Salvia.
I'm going to move back a bit, and then I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on these ones.
Excellent. Wisdom save?
Yeah.
That's a definite fail.
Yep.
Well, they are as smart as they are pretty.
As the beetles all hear the tolling of the bell, they fall to the ground, crispified by the necrotic energy.
And I'm going to the rest of my movement this way.
Very good.
That'll be the end.
Excise.
Well, she moves 5 feet forward and makes an attack with her glaive on the remaining beetle swarm.
Very good. So we have a 2 + 3 + 2, so 7.
Yep.
Alright, so that 7 turns to a 3 damage as the beetles take this mic. And some of them disperse. A few of them drop to the ground, but the swarm reforms into a larger body. Anything else?
Nope, that is turn.
Uvo.
Right, I think it's time to start squashing some beetles. Spending a key point to unarmed twice more. These are all unarmed attacks.
First punch will swing towards the beetles and will hit one of them, but not enough to actually damage the swarm. The other 2 will hit.
You kind of just bro-fished the first one.
Yeah. Alright, so that is 3, followed by another 3 damage. The swarm takes the 2 punches. Anything else?
No, I
Okay.
think I already hurt their feelings enough.
You did. Svella.
I'm gonna shoot them.
Very good.
And I fumble, okay.
Unfortunate as the arrow goes wide, slamming into the rock face behind, shattering. Swarm of beetles. They will swarm over you, Uvo. Once more. However, they do have the -1 into. I've already applied it, so it should be there. Yep. I rolled a 1 on the bane, so that's a 12 to hit.
That'll miss.
The swarms are unable to find proper purchase through your clothing and armor, if any. And are sad. Pucella.
Fly on in, and yeah, same again. Oh, well, there was a note actually. I forgot to add the rage damage, which is a +2.
Gotcha. So 15 damage. Reduced to 7 as your mighty lance pierces through the swarm, scattering them to the 4 winds.
Ooh.
And combat is over.
But that was easier.
Ixice gives a thumbs up to Priscilla. Makes her way around the swarm.
As the
Oh.
Zila walks by, she's gonna bend down and pick up a few.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Hmm?
My internet turned off for like half a second, and then everyone DC'd. So warning, I might lose internet. Hopefully not.
Oh no.
That's weird because we haven't DC'd, but I can see that we DC'd on the stream.
Oh, there we are. We're disconnected now.
I'm not.
I'm still in.
Nope.
Oh wait. Oh, it was only me. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I'm still here. I can move my token. I can say
Oh,
something.
there it is.
That.
I was tossed out.
Yeah, just reconnect, and we should be
Yeah.
able to continue.
Oh, now I'm gone.
Oh, my DM game as well. My DM notes. They've disconnected. They reconnect as my DM. There we go.
Oh, there we are.
That was weird.
Our adventurers find themselves back at the tavern as they forgot to save before disconnecting.
No,
Oh, you guys
top,
are still here.
top right, we're here.
Alright. Returning from the strange mirage that happened in the desert that caused everyone to disappear for a slight moment, you find yourselves once again on the road leading eastward towards the village, town of Citrus and Dew.
I like the idea that I just grabbed one of those beetles for a snack and everyone blinked out of existence for a second.
Yes. The Raquel beetle has spoken. But yeah, you have gained a few beetles.
They don't last long. They snack on them as I walk.
They crunch with a satisfying. Alright. So, as you guys continue traveling eastward, you would reach. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Loading map.
Traveling in like an awesome line right now. Like we're all just like walking like badasses in this like line of fire.
Exes pokes at Uvo and his recent injuries.
Uvo seems a little bit agitated, but not really in a kind of stop it kind of way. More in a that hurts.
She
Because
offers
we all
a
dog
potion.
pile on top of each other.
Alright.
So you get me a potion?
Yeah, she holds out a potion.
Ah, thank you.
I'm just gonna fix this real quick. Don't mind me, just extending the road. Alright. We're good. Goes past the buildings.
Now, you see, there were some labor strikes earlier. Stuff kind of fell apart.
Most of the roads covered in sand.
But so is this the town that's not letting people in, or?
This is the town that's not letting caravans enter or leave.
Oh, okay.
So,
I was specifically caravans and
yeah, as you would arrive at the town of Citrus Dew, you would see that, well, as just mentioned, all caravan travel has stopped, and the citizens around here, well, walk somewhat fearfully. You all can give me perception checks.
I'm good at this.
I think I am. I think I can. I think I can. I think.
Wait, apparently I am good at this.
Alright,
I'm also pretty good at this.
Procella and Svela, you both would see that the citizens that walk fearfully are mostly made up of men. You also know that the Golden Strand guards here are alert and vigilant. They seem to be higher alert than one would expect. But the path is before you, and you see there are some figures, some townsfolk and children wandering the streets, going about their business. There are plenty of guards here, though.
Svila is just going to walk up and look at this one guard unblinkingly.
You and me both.
Can I help you? Oh, hello? My spacebar doesn't work on sometimes. There we go.
Uvo will see what's
No.
going on and help to surround this poor guy.
That wasn't the plan, but
Oh, my.
okay.
I was wondering if I could ask you some questions, eh?
But make it quick. Gotta keep up with the rounds.
Why are you on such high alert?
Well, we've had some people go missing. Supplies as well too. Gotta keep ourselves keen-eyed.
Hmm.
Your captain
You
can
know-
speak more on that.
The captain, eh?
Aye.
Gracias. Then
Well, as that's
we'll give it to
happening,
Lisa. Yeah, that's happening. Oh yeah.
As that's happening, I'm blinking.
so you seem very tense.
Yes.
Is the town under attack?
Under attack, no, but, well, people have been going missing, and the supplies as well.
Do you believe it has to do with it? Is it common knowledge that he's a dragon? He's a dragon, right? Yeah,
The
dragon.
sun gear, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
No, luckily we have been spared from most of the damage of that beast. Bandits, afraid, is what we deal with. The captain can speak more on the specifics, but, women have been going missing as well. Mostly
So-
women, in fact.
She reaches out and massages his shoulders.
Give me a persuasion check.
Alright.
Unless it's going to be intimidating.
She's like, oh, so you say there's no women?
Alright, you see his
Yeah,
body's very
so-
tense, but then when you start giving him a massage, he's like, oh yeah, thank you. After me, left. Oh man, I've been so tense.
She
So,
just smiles
Barely
in
sleep.
response.
so who is this captain?
Oh, that's, he's so in the Fierra. You can find her at the end of the road there. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh yeah.
She just nods and skitters off.
What did you find?
Seems we need to speak to the captains.
Yes, that's the route I was gonna take too.
Seems women have gone missing.
Woman? How odd.
She nods, and you can see her looking at your breast for a minute. It's not, like, sexual in any way, it's just the defining feature of what makes you a soft-skinned woman.
I mean, her breasts aren't really that big. She's basically wearing a leotard. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but you have female mammal glands, okay?
There you go.
Okay.
Make this as informal
she-
as you can.
She totally doesn't notice that, by the way. She just totally doesn't notice it. Goes over her head.
Svila's just gonna skitter off.
Then off we go then, eh?
She
Glad
pats
you have the
Dan on the
information.
shoulder. And goes.
I'm sorry, that
him a
was so
little wave.
stupid. I actually started crying for a second, like, because I was laughing so hard.
I
Alright.
forgot if any of you recognize that she looks like silhouette statues. But that's it.
I guess I can make a religion check to see if I know what that is.
Very good. As you move forward, you would find that there is a larger building up ahead that bears a sign. A simple wooden sign that has the imagery of a lemon and lime. The sign has written on it the Citrus Den. Appears to be an inn and slash or tavern. Where is this person I'm trying to find? Babbitt floor. I'm just blind. There she is. Okay. So, you can see standing outside of this, she was not visible to players, that's why I couldn't find her on the player screen. A woman of some stature. Her form is dressed in light silken robes, a hood is up, and dingling from the top part of the hood are little beads of gold. You can see that she has palish olive skin, deep eyes of amber, and she wears what appears to be some form of breastplate gilded in gold.
Oh, okay. Now she's. Also, did you say dingling on her head?
Look, it's a word. Don't judge me.
Huh? Sila would skid her up.
Go.
Can I
How
help
did you want to? Pachella curtsies. Pachella of the Dabrakian House is. We were sent here to investigate, the disappearances and why the caravans are being kept here.
Well, as for disappearances, bandits, I'm afraid, and a few of the townsfolk have just been leaving of their own accord, fearful of what has happened here. As for why I do not let the caravans leave, well, I do not wish to lose any more product, any more lives to these bandits. If we ship
It's a
out,
noble
well,
reason.
it is an issue.
But if they are willing to take the risks.
I will not have my people take this risk. Not while these bandits are out.
It's a noble reasoning.
She just shakes her head.
Well, it's all the more reason for us to deal with these bandits.
So what do you know about them?
My guards are handling just fine.
They are.
Aye,
They seem to be standing here. Are the bandits here?
there have been sightings. They handle
Sightings,
matters
you
just
say?
fine.
Your guards are defending, not attacking.
Those that are here, yes. There are those outside of the town as well, performing their duties.
So you do not want our help, eh?
We do not need your help.
But our help is being offered. Would it not help to make things go faster and fix the problem, eh?
She just looks to Priscilla and gives her a blank look. She doesn't trust us. She says this as if it's obvious.
Indeed.
Why would you not trust me? I'm only here to do good.
Could very easily be with the bandits, for all I know. Who's to say that you are working with us and not against us?
Svila at that will turn around to show the giant feller's greatsword on her back, and as she does, her tail will kind of knock into Hisso
Hello?
a little bit.
I will need to roll a d100 real quick.
Sorry, I just cut out. I don't know what you just said.
Alright, we're good. That was dangerous if I said it was high, though. Oh boy.
What was that?
That was a Dizangir check.
No.
What happened is I said she doesn't trust us. You said, why would you not trust me? I turned around to show the great sword on my back, and as I turned around, my giant tail knocked into her a bit. And apparently there's a dragon.
Yeah, no dragon. The check failed.
But yeah.
Well, I mean, how many of them have blue skin? My kind do not tend to live around here, no?
That's true. Look, if you wish to investigate, you're free to do so on your own, but I will not hire you. I do not wish your deaths on my conscience.
I do not need to be hired. I'm already getting paid.
Feel free to do your own investigation.
Well, you could help instead of hinder with information.
The mute woman kind of holds out her hand after pointing towards the little chipmunk's injury, then mimics the motion of drinking the potion.
Did he
All
really?
I can say is if you have no clue what that means, insight.
I think she wants a beer.
Uvo drank the potion. But I will insight just in case you're asking for the potion.
She's asking for the vial that it was in.
Ah, okay. Maybe I'll hand it back to you.
And then she moves over here and collects sand in it.
Look,
Okay.
if you want to
Nice.
investigate these, then travel south through the sands. Otherwise, leave the townsfolk alone. They have enough to worry about. We don't need you frightening them with your questions.
If you don't want us to ask them, then perhaps you should to be more helpful. South is not much to go on. When do they travel? Where? In what numbers?
You would have to find
Numbers.
my scouts. They're out there
If,
already, searching for the leads that we have found.
Forgive me, but it sounds to me like you are hiding something from us.
You can roll me an insight check.
Everyone or just him?
Me.
Well, I mean, I just said that out loud, but
They're the ones who's first been like, so they got to roll. But if you guys are feeling suspicious, feel free.
my wisdom isn't very good. I'm a barbarian.
Alright! Natural 20. Tell me your secrets.
Let's see here.
Just like
Read my
stare at
notes
them.
on her.
Squint.
All right. All right. So, Porcella, she seems, as she said, she just kind of wants you guys to let her and her guard handle it. She doesn't want any more deaths on her hand. Or missing people, as it were. She hasn't really confirmed any deaths. But, Svella, you know that she is, well, she's annoyed at all these questions being asked of her. She wants you to drop the fact and let her handle things, as she believes she's handling it just fine. You do get the sense that she is dismissing your thoughts for aid way too quickly, though.
Soft skins and their pride. She shakes her head. She either knows something and is connected in a way she is not telling us.
She's standing right next to you.
Oh no, I'm saying this to the group in front of her.
Okay.
Look, we should probably just get on with what we have to do if she isn't gonna be any help.
She calls herself a leader and is dismissing help to save her people. Help that comes at least somewhat spoken for She'll again motion to the Strider's blade on her back. So it seems to me she either does not want us to find these people, or her soft-skinned pride gets in her way. Unbefitting of a leader.
Ari said if you want to go and find them, you are free to do so. But me and mine have more important tasks to handle. We are
Like?
searching through the sands as we speak. And if you wish to go and find those who are searching, who have the information you seek, you are free to travel south. That is where my scouts lie. That is where those who are knowledgeable of the information we have already found have traveled, as what we have found are tracks leading south.
And what is your town doing that is so much more important than searching
They
for
are
its
protecting the people, so no more people go missing through the night. They are protecting our wares as well, so we do not lose the precious supplies that keep this town running.
It's
Even
a waste
more
of time. We should leave.
even more reason to accept help when it's offered. And with that, she'll walk away with Priscilla. Her
Okay,
tail
what
just
do you
making a
perceive?
deep S.
What do you think, Salvia?
She looks over to you.
Should we start heading south then? Or should we continue to stay around here to find information?
Well,
She may not be one to budge, but some others might be able to give us information.
go south.
Oh, sorry, I cut off again.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you saying? Sorry, that's my bad.
I said she might not be one to budge, but others may be able to give us information.
Yes, perhaps. But as I said, we should probably be sneaky about that. But if I'm honest, I'd rather just get on with things and see what's south and all.
She seems very impatient, by the way.
Alright. She'll motion to just lead the way. She doesn't seem bothered.
Then let's see what the rest of them say.
Heads over and looks at you three.
So what's the plan?
Svila just points south.
I agree.
Just
I mean,
a shrug.
We could
Alright.
ask some things, but let's just get on with it, eh?
With that, Svila is just gonna skitter, 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 yeah. Now she's down here.
Okay.
Traveling southward. Let's see here.
I like how you're a snake that skitters.
Technically walking, so I don't want to
Yeah,
say
I know, yeah.
slithers, but
Are you gonna get the feet that turns you into a proper snake? Are you?
there's feet that does
Yeah,
that?
there's a feat that makes it so you don't have legs anymore. You can like grapple check
For you
people
on
and stuff,
T,
like
I think.
yeah, it's really cool. I don't know if
What?
that one's getting changed potentially, but yeah, I really like that
What
feat.
what feet is that?
It's one of the,
I
Verum-
think being changed to that is the thing.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was really a thing.
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Oh, well. I might have just given out a spoiler then. Oh well.
Can't believe you're giving out damn secrets.
Well, I thought it would be a bit already. But yeah, sorry, that was a
That's
diversion.
fine.
Yeah, so we're heading south.
Very good.
Duke says it's already a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, guess it is then.
But I don't know what it is, so one of you
Yeah.
tell me.
Well, I mean, you could Yeah, I mean you can look it up after the thing. Basically, it gives you advantage on grapple checks and stuff. Yeah, like basically after the game, just check the Verum feats and look for it.
So,
It's on the website.
when you are ready to travel south, take the link.
Are we doing more survival checks or?
Yep,
We
another
just
survival check.
okay.
Ooh.
I'm good at these.
I swear, every time I see a nat 1, just makes me wish I had the halfling feet.
I
Alright.
mean,
2, 3, 4. That's 4 or 5.
Frachella heads the wrong way. Heads north instead.
I keep elongating my S's when talking in normal conversation now.
Fair.
Yeah. Like you weren't speaking with an Italian accent.
Alright. So, as you guys continue traveling southward through the desert sands, you would find. Well, the road travels for a bit before being buried within the sand, and through your survival checks, you are not able to prevent the encounter rolled. A 7. Alright.
These cactuses look like wacky flaming arms inflatable tube men. Wacky flailing arms inflatable
Well-
tube men.
See if they pop.
Alright, as you're traveling onward. With these guys? Probably not. Let me go look at their traits real quick. Here we go. Nah. Alright, so as you guys are traveling onward, you get to about here before you see some figures moving onward. So I'm just going to chucky ducky you guys forward. You guys are free to rearrange on this area here, but I will grab the figures that you would see.
What exactly are we looking at here?
You would find a group of 2 humanoids rounding the edge of this large cacti to the southeast of you. Orcs, dressed in armor, wielding blades and javelins at their side.
Couple of boys, huh?
They'll point their blades at you. And will have you guys roll initiative when I add the person who's missing from the tracker, who is you. You are free to roll initiative.
I may not speak Orcish, but heaves my weapon over my shoulder. I can understand that.
Looks like they want to fight, eh?
What was it? Was it Wah?
Wah!
Wah!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just
wait,
yell
wait a
that.
minute.
I think
Oh.
that'll make them stand down.
Why did my initiative not get
I
set?
don't know.
Well, then
It's
no.
weird. It's a bug with the current map tools. They should be fixed soon, actually. As I speak with one of the developers.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Uvo, you're 21. Svilla is already set. Axis is set. And Salvia, you are set. Alright, excellent. Begin the combat with Salvia. Man, you guys rolled hot. Well, most of you rolled hot.
I just found the feat and I love it so much, and it's gonna fuck up my build to take it at level 4. But
Oh no. Retraining, would that help?
I could probably do that.
Oh, I forgot to snap back to grid. I am going to. I don't know if I can do this with. Yeah, I have to take disadvantage. I'm going to make the crossbow attack, but 1 second.
Oh, Sage, just so it's said, she would be picking up her arrows from earlier if any were
Only one
applicable to be
broke.
saved.
And alright, so that would be a 6.
Alright, firing off your crossbow, the bolt will go long and pierce through the rusty iron gate that surrounds the worked stone road here.
Fence.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Very good. Uvo.
Well, there's only a couple of these boys, and that makes me suspicious, so I'm gonna make a perception check.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, what a 3.
You only see what you currently see.
Alright then. I'm just gonna step up a bit further and then end my turn.
Very good. Pucella.
Okay. Oh shit. You went to where I was gonna go, but oh wait, I can fly. What am I about?
Be on
I
top.
fly up. I'll go here, and then I'm gonna fly 5 feet. I don't know if I can do if I should do elevation, or if you want me to just remember that.
Yeah, just
Right,
set
okay.
elevation real quick.
But I don't know what I need to tell it.
I can do it for you.
And then I'll throw a I think a javelin can reach at the disadvantage. We can...
They are 95 feet away from you. Your current location.
Oh, is it?
That is disadvantage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So I was worried it was only 90 feet. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna throw it at disadvantage at number 2.
Very good.
But it's not slashing like this with a. It's the wrong macro, but yeah. Javelin
Have a
range.
+5, so an 8.
Um,
Javelin goes
yeah.
swing, sinks into the sand, unbroken, but it does not hit anywhere close to your target as the orc goes. "Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Don't judge.
Get here, you little shit.
She says very out of character.
Golapato! Gojosh! It's my turn.
What'd you
so-
say
Yes,
about
that's my
Marvel?
turn. Yeah.
Alright, so this one over here is going to move forward. Ah! And aggressive. Rah! And action. Rah!
But you're staying close enough.
Spella.
I'll shoot him.
Very good.
Applying the attack frame. And, okay.
Alright.
Oh, 8 to his face, if that hits.
Indeed, the arrow will slam into his upper torso, piercing and shattering part of his collarbone as he suffers 8 damage. Ah! He smiles at the blow. Ah, Goldosha!
She will just look at him in an unblinking manner.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. No, I'm
Orc
done.
Marauder 2. We'll move forward. Let's see. First, I had to think he was going to say.
Oh wait, can I also make a perception check? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, I haven't taken his turn yet, so you're good.
21.
21. Looking around, you would find there is a set of bodies just over here. Looks like a basic
Oh.
human clothing, kind of like possibly the townsfolk from that town just up that way. Definitely dead, though. But you don't see any other orcs.
Alright.
It looks like they actually looted the scimitars that they're now wielding from these bodies. But as this orc begins moving forward 30 feet, he will shout, "Heck Humi, Heckfu!" And will aggressive to here. And will item in direction pull out a javelin with his offhand and chuck it forward towards Porcella.
Why me?
That misses.
Twing, twing.
Good luck
javelin
next
sucking.
time.
Excellent.
It's just the humid air is
She-
slowing down the drag or something. I don't know.
Are there any small rocks around?
Give me a perception check.
Does a grain of sand count as a rock?
No,
Alright,
it needs to
excise.
be a pound or greater.
You would find that there are a few small rocks buried within the sand that could be easily picked up. The road itself, though, is fairly solid. No missing pieces at this point. Although up ahead there are, as this
Right.
road starts getting worn.
She, her finger points at it and then quickly jerks itself to point at the Orc Marauder 2 as she casts Catapult.
Oh no,
First level.
that's a deck save. Aha! Can't touch
Ah,
this.
shame.
Yeah.
And that is turn.
Very good. That's a save or suck, or is it a save or half?
Save or suck.
Gotcha. Salvia.
Let's go with. I'm gonna move back a bit.
Gordo.
And then try to hit that same orc
Gordo!
with the crossbow attack.
Excellent. The bolt will slam into his upper torso as he goes, and rips the bolt out of his chest, breaking it in half. Oh! He is heavily injured, but still standing.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Excellent. Uvo.
Alright, it was gonna... They have like a kusarigama kind of like cord around one of their shoulders, kind of like a rope. So they're gonna pull out that, walk over here, and they're going to attack this orc with it.
Very good. Golanda.
Unfortunately.
No.
In that case, it was just gonna spend a key point to run up and try and slap him around the face.
Very good.
That sounded insulting.
Miss and a hit as the Kusarigama swings wildly as he jumps back, barely dodging out of the way. The punch slams towards him, deflected by his fist. As he grabs hold of your fist, your second arm lunges forward towards his face as his jaw just goes... Looks a little dazed by the blow. Roll your damage.
Nice.
Oh! Oh! Go! Golando!
Alright, that's Ubu's turn.
Excellent. Bocella.
I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna fly over here, but another 5 feet up in the air. So there's a 5-foot gap between me and him. Or 10 feet from him, I suppose. I'm going to pull out my lance and prod him in the face.
Excellent. Oh no!
Oh,
You-
that's a max damage.
Rise your lance in the air and just skewer right through his skull, down through his spine. He goes,
That's better.
plopping into the sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move.
Well, he was going to go.
Okay, that's my turn.
Excellent. Svella. I'm gonna add some blood, because that deserves some blood.
Alright, Stella will shoot things because I'm a first level character. I don't have a lot of variety.
Very good.
We're another 8 damage. My damage doesn't have variety either.
Boing! Oh! Oh! Golado! The arrow slams into his upper shoulder,
True.
piercing deep. He is heavily injured, but still alive. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. I'm just gonna plop some blood down real quick, because it deserved blood. Let's grab some fresh blood.
Just gonna plop some blood down real quick because it'll attract bears.
Not that much blood.
Oh my god.
Yes, absolutely that much.
Alright, we're good. Everything's fine. Oh!
It's like Mortal Kombat or something.
I'm gonna give him advantage on this wisdom save because he's an orc. Oh! Fight to death! And he will swing his scimitar at you, Uvo. Gah! No! He'll dance to the side. Go!
Wait, I think he goes into my reach doing that, doesn't he? And out again.
Oh, yeah, he does. You're elevated
Yeah.
as you
Yeah.
pierce your lance through his upper right shoulder. Oh! He looks behind him. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. He's heavily injured. Salvia. Or sorry, Axice. I skipped you.
She runs up and makes an attack with the glaive, kind of balancing on one foot as she throws it out. And it misses.
Indeed. The glaive goes swing. And he ducks low. Oh, Golan, no.
There. That is in turn.
Alright, now it's Salvia.
I'm going to Toll the Dead.
Very good.
The last orc.
Alright, wisdom save. No!
Alright.
No bell! Prize. Anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else, yeah.
Alright, Uvo.
So, whoever's gonna toss their Kusa back around their shoulder and wield their giant, I think it's 5'7" wood pillar. Kind of rev it up like a baseball bat and attempt to hit a home run.
Alright.
I thought you said wood pillow.
Right, turning around with a mighty baseball bat, you swing with its massive heft down towards the Orc Martyr in a baseball swing as he jumps back out of the way. No! No!
Okay, that's gonna be my turn because it's not a monk weapon. I can't
Gotcha.
punch.
Pochella. Uh-oh.
And move here. Stabby. Oh. Oh, why did I do it twice? Oh,
No.
take the first one.
Yep, first one swings down towards him and he jumps out of the way. No! No, Skew!
How could this be?
That's my turn.
Svella.
Time to kill Steel. No, I'm not.
This guy's
Arrow
invincible.
swings towards him and arrow shunks into his armor, but is deflected by his armor as it misses. Huh! He looks at the arrow in his armor and breaks it off. He looks at you. Nah! Go let the ho! Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Alright, his turn. He will look towards these people surrounding him, and he will swing wildly at, he's gonna roll a d2. One is Axice, two is Ufo. Axice, you're the chosen one. Swing! Oh! Cut. He provides a minor slash within your upper left arm. Very minor cut. Ah! Golando, best warrior.
Did you just break into common?
Yes. Alright. Take 3 slashing damage, Axice, and it is your turn.
Alright. Another glaive attack. Mighty swing going for the neck.
The neck will be definitely hit as his head goes whoop. Wait. Bloop. He is slain. Golan!
She taps the glaive on the ground and stands straight.
Very good. Trying to copy that blood.
Uvo will prod the body slightly with his foot.
And with that, combat is over. Alright. Just turn this down a slight bit. There we go. Alright. You see the few slain commoners down behind this cacti here. The 2 dead orcs, both wearing what appears to be padded armor, basic, simple armor, and wielding scimitars with a set of, I believe it's 3 javelins each. 3 javelins and 2 javelins because he used 1. So 5
I'm
javelins.
grabbing one of those because I forgot to pick my last one up Long time
I'll,
ago.
I'll pick my one up here, and I mean, if no one else is picking, I'll take whatever no one else is taking, basically.
And do you take any of the scimitars?
Mm,
Don't really want a
yeah, I'll take
javelin,
one
but
actually.
I can sell a
Scimitar.
javelin.
I can carry stuff. I'll
Right.
take the
Uvo.
other one.
Searching over the bodies, they appear to be some of the townsfolk up from Citrus Dew. Looted of any possessions, they look like they were guards.
God, alright, I'm gonna make a medicine check real quick.
Alright.
See if I can't tell how long ago they were killed.
You were not sure. They definitely were killed by blades, though.
Okay. Well,
You can see the road continues eastward before pretty swiftly dissolving into buried in sand and broken parts of the road. You can also see that the sun is rising to nearing the highest point in the sky, so traveling onward you might want to think about camping soon to avoid the sun's heat, or traveling through it, but, you know, up to you.
Ice runs up to the head and straight on field goal kicks it.
Shwing! Roll me a athletics check. The head goes swing.
Uvo will nod very approvingly.
5 points for axe ice. You hear in your head as you get it between this post.
An angry expression. She just walks back to the bodies.
Very good. So, if you guys wish to travel onward, you are free to do so, and I will require appropriate checks involved for that. Otherwise, at this point, since you're no longer following the road, you have the options of traveling onward and rolling survival checks to find any tracks that might be leading to your goal, or you can try to set up camp to rest throughout the hottest point of the day.
I'd rather rest just to get my rage back anyway. But that's up to you guys. I mean, it's probably not great to travel while it's really hot.
How long does the
Points up
hottest
to the
part of the
sky.
day last? Sorry.
It's like I think like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, so it wouldn't be I suppose 8 hours would be long rest. Would it be dark after 8 hours, or would it still be light?
It's about 12 p.m. right now, so it'd be about 8 p.m. And with the current time of year, I believe it would still. Let me scroll up again. I forgot what time of year it is.
It's about June, I think.
Okay, about June. The sun is setting at 8 p.m. or it would be. You haven't actually rested yet, but it would still be up. It'd definitely be cool enough to travel though.
Problem is if the orcs are still there, then we're probably on their trail at the moment. If we rest 8 hours, we won't be on their trail anymore. Most likely. And we still have most of our resources, so
Yeah, I mean, I still have
fight.
one rage.
just power for it.
Yeah, we could go for now then. Like the main thing is just like the heat. I mean, we could, I suppose, just do a 3 or 2 hour rest, just to not get caught by the heat. But again, I mean, at that point, the orcs would have moved. Most likely, they're walking through the heat if they're heading around the place.
So yeah, ranger, cleric. Don't think anyone can cast any spells that might help prevent heat exhaustion, right?
No.
No, I don't have any.
The only spell I have is levitate.
Alright.
I can cast ice knife on the ground and have it shatter on us for some nice little pieces of ice, I guess.
I have a feeling it would melt too quickly. Let's just power for it then and take the exhaustion checks. Hopefully it's not too many.
All right.
Lead the way.
Wishing to travel through the heat, I will need everyone to first off make me one Constitution saving throw against environmental heat. If you are Majital, any Majitalan origins like that, you would have advantage.
Sweet.
Freaking cold-blooded, I rolled a 10.
Same number.
Since this is the first check that's required, 10 is actually the DC. So you were able to withstand the heat for now. It is quite sweltering though, and being a snake, actually, I'd probably give you advantage, just because you like to bathe in the sun.
Yeah, if we rested, I was actually gonna not be in the shade and just bury myself in the sand.
But you saved anyway, so we don't need to have you roll advantage, but I would provide you an advantage, being a scaled one. But you were able to handle the heat just fine, everyone. However, you now need to try to find the tracks, which is a survival check.
But I can fly up and I suppose look off into the distance. Although I doubt I'll be able to see anything below.
Jesus.
Also,
Okay.
do you have any? Do you have a macro for the elevation thing?
Yeah, it's
Or
a
is-
campaign frame, very top. It's called elevation.
Oh, is that just elevation? Okay.
Yeah, you select your token. Bottom row on it is for
Okay.
like 1 through 9, and 0 if you're doing like the second row for like 10s and 90s.
Oh,
and then top
okay,
row
I
is
see,
100s. And then
Okay,
the very
cool.
first drop-down box is what type of elevation you're using. So like you're flying, you're climbing, you're burrowing. And to clear it off, so to remove any elevation, just click elevation, click OK.
Okay, thank you.
So,
But for now, just
indeed. As you guys travel throughout the sands, you would indeed find some tracks. These tracks seem to be, since you rolled so hot, they seem to be, well, strange. They are more lithe. Definitely not orcish in type. And there's no obvious signs of, like, drag marks or anything like that. It's either they were holding whoever you were following, they were not holding anyone, or they went willingly. But following these tracks, you would finally reach what appears to be a... Oh, I need to go DM view for this map, actually. A defensible structure within the desert sands, being overlooked by a hill that you guys traveled to. You guys will be added, I'm going to put you guys a bit further back than the original place. Alright. However, you do see that the stonework road seems to return to the sand itself. Return freeing from the sand. So you guys are found the road once more. But here is the link to the map. Alright. Entering this area, you can see up ahead their camp is fortified by a wooden palisade of sorts with a few towers, although the towers are unmanned. As you can see just before you.
How long did it take us to walk here?
It took you a few hours of travel. Okay. It's no longer worrying about the heat of the day at this point. If you failed this check, I would have had you roll again, but you guys didn't, so okay. You guys reach it without issue. You know that these large boulders and plants could provide cover if need be.
This is pretty sneaky. I don't trust this. How about I pull out one of my pass about trace scrolls and we do a little bit of sneaking of our own. Although I want someone else to use it because its DC is pretty high for me and +0 Arcana.
I'm a barbarian.
It just, can anyone use this scroll?
I would
The
try,
cleric?
but no vocal. I don't know if it's a vocal or not.
I don't have a high intelligence.
I could, but it's vocal. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm not the one you're looking for.
Do you need to use vocal for
Passed
scrolls?
out trace.
Yeah,
I don't know
for
about
passed out
scrolls,
trace.
but
Yeah, I think you still need to cast a spell, so yeah.
Alright.
Just go for Ubo.
Alright, well, I hope this long
I think-
scroll.
I thought being a spellcaster still helped out, even if you don't.
Oh
have a
yeah,
spell, wasn't that a
like
thing?
if it's on ranger's spell list, for example, I'm pretty sure it'd be easier for.
Well, it
Ranger
is on
to
Ranger's spell list, but she isn't high enough level. You get it at level 5 Ranger. So I don't know.
What's the DC like? Can't remember. I think it'll be a DC 14 for me. I think it'll be DC 12 if it's on your spell list that you have a higher level that you can cast.
I mean, I can try, but a DC 12 is less than a 50% chance.
It's better than a DC 14 at least. I'm gonna hand you this scroll, and I believe in you.
Alright, so what exactly do I roll for this? I haven't done this in a long time.
Dude, Gummy Bear is saying
Arcana.
it's rolls because she can't cast spell.
Then
Oh,
the-
yeah, that's-
Yeah, if you don't have
Two
spellcasting,
rolls.
it's 2 rolls.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You probably want the person with spellcasting to do it. Meaning the cleric. I mean, like, wait, what level ranger are you?
One.
She's level 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
then yeah, you
that's
want,
a
we
level
want the
2
cleric to do it. No, as in like the rangers don't have spellcasting level 1, do they? I think it's
No.
level 2.
It's level
Yeah.
2.
Right, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
So Salvia should be doing it.
Alright.
But they can't.
Was it Arcana?
If the spell scroll is not on your spell list and you cannot otherwise hardcast it, it's an Intelligence Arcana ability check at DC 10 plus spell level. If the scroll is a spell level higher than you would normally cast, it is Intelligence ability check at DC 10 plus spell level. You need to pass both above checks to cast a spell if both conditions apply. For spellcasters, that is. For non-spellcasters, it's different.
Alright, so.
Basically, there's not much chance of this working.
We're... oh god. Okay, so. That was the Arcana check. I don't know. Was it. A12?
Got a
DC,
plus
was
zero
it-
Do
two.
you have guidance at all, or do you not take guidance?
I don't believe I did this time.
Oh, okay.
My scroll.
wait, who's casting it?
Nah,
Actually,
it's okay.
wait. Yes,
Salvia.
All right.
Yeah, I've already done.
Excise walks up and begins to, I guess, massage her shoulders as well. And this one is special because it's a D6 of Bardic Inspiration
Alright.
because of Songport Arrival.
Right, as the scroll begins to evaporate, the Bard Inspiration inspires you.
Alright. And I'm gonna roll the d6 with it. Okay, got a 6 on the d6.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright.
Is it a
And-
spell level higher than you can normally cast?
Was Pass Without Trace level 1 or.
It's level 2.
Okay, yeah, then it's higher than what I can
Then I
cast
will
right now.
need a intelligence ability check. DC 10 plus, or 10 plus spell level, so 12. DC 12.
Alright, this could be bad, guys. Yeah, that's
Damn
right.
it.
Feels bad.
And with that, the scroll disintegrates.
Well, that didn't work. How about we just walk in there, eh?
Uvo's mad. Uvo takes up their weapon and just freaking marches in there.
She marches after.
Yeah, I
Tries to
take
actually
my-
rush ahead if she can.
Yeah, Snake Girl's gonna follow.
This is
This is a gate, right?
And
This is a
the
bard
gate is
gate,
currently
right?
closed,
Okay.
and you hear movement on the other side.
I want to make a strength
Oh,
check to
where,
plus their
where,
concentration.
like,
Oh, wait a second, wait a second.
Pachella flies up and peers over.
Alright, peering over the wall, you would see the following. And, are you stealthing or are you just straight up flying?
I suppose I could try stealthing.
Give me a stealth check.
We find out that the other town was like a freaking dictatorship and they just all moved here.
That's good, man. She don't really care much for stealthing, but yeah.
Alright, as you fly over top, the desert bandits look towards you, obviously noticing you, and will call out. Let me add you guys to initiative. Actually, let me read something real quick. Might change how they react. All right.
Oh, can I say something as I
Yes,
head
you
over?
I need to talk to your boss right now. I demand it.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, can I intimidation? Can I look all intimidating while flying over the gate?
Sure.
Can I aid this intimidation by like smacking on the gate? Oh, never mind. I don't even need to.
All
We
right.
rolled a lot of nat 20s in this game.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, we have.
The bandits, taken aback by this sudden display of force from this strange flying girl, a couple of them actually step back physically. We'll be like, yes, of course, right away. Scary lady. She'll move over here, and not thinking that she actually needs to open the gate, or not thinking that she doesn't need to actually open the gate, she'll move to open the gate. And will then open the gate.
The shadow will continue to fly, and look all like sort of
Are you all playing
intimidating.
girls? I think you are.
Holy shit, are we really?
So,
Yeah.
Okay, sure. That's one way to do this. She'll take a step back, seeing the force before her. Alright.
Did they open the gate?
They did open the gate, yeah. I think it's on the object layer. How do I need to remove it? Boop. There we go.
The cello starts to fly forward.
And where can he be found?
Why is this one? That's better. Okay.
At-
Far end.
At that, she will make a sound. It's weird, but you think it's a chuckle as he says he, and she will correct it to she.
Yes. Off we go then.
Cello just walks
She
away.
seems so confused. But alright then. Welcome to the camp, I guess.
She waves happily to the bandit and continues on.
All of you are
I
girls.
suppose at this point I noticed that all of them are women.
All of the figures here are women. You see that there are several. Let me make sure that you are in this area actually. Hidden layer for notes. Here we go. Okay, no, you don't see anyone just yet. You just see the guards. These guards would move to open these gates for you.
Gracias.
I continue walking through. Unless IT wants to do anything. Well, I'm not walking, sorry, I'm flying through.
Alright, as you get to this area, you see plenty of stonework here providing cover or training grounds, as it were. And up ahead, you can see large tents made of some thick hide of a beast, as well as one that seems a bit more prominent. In the center area, you can see what appears to be a campfire of sorts. It's currently not lit, but it is set up there, and that there are several figures surrounding the area before you. Let's see here. Grabbing all these, making them visible. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Over here, you can see a group of townsfolk women, as it were, seemingly set up and are... Some of them look like they're willingly here, some of them look like they were brought here by force. But there's one
there-
before this initiate here who's currently being, well, whipped. Seems like she's being whipped into submission. Whipped into following orders.
If there are supposed
that's
to be
not good.
tokens depicting that, we don't see them.
No, the town's full of tokens.
Okay.
It just has a note that says that they're there.
Oh, yeah. Bucella will continue to confidently go forward, I guess.
Alright, and I have ambience for this map, I believe. Yes, I do.
Where is that whipping happening?
It is the far end in front of the initiate.
Oh,
Where is my bandit? Yeah, here we go.
alright, they're getting run up on.
Hey, wait a second.
Are you just like running it?
Yeah.
Alright, as you rush forward, you would see
River
the
starts doing this
initiate
as well.
raise the
We're
whip
both
and
running.
then lower it down. Whip placed back into its sheath. The woman
Oh.
runs off to over here as she puts her hand on the scimitar. What is the meaning of this? Huh. New recruits.
So you are the one stealing women from the town.
Stealing? Become willingly.
She looks over to the.
What is that town hiding? They
She
seem
looks,
to be hiding stuff from us. Sorry, go.
She looks over to the bloodied sand and the woman that ran off.
Some require training.
The
Well-
ones who have the freedom to be here willingly, then I believe that they should stay. But you shouldn't keep people against their will.
She sort of waves an arm that kind of has the Freeman cloak kind of wrapped around.
I see. Well, all are
all.
here of their free will, as you can see. Some of them are definitely here, thinking this is a good idea. A few of them are, especially the one that was just whipped. You can see that they are more here out of fear, but they are not moving to retreat, as it were.
Bucella calls out to level.
So you, would you leave willingly if they allowed you to?
The one that was whipped will look towards the initiate and will shake her head. No.
If you don't tell the truth, I'll whip you myself.
Roll me intimidate. And let me roll this initiate's intimidate.
Well, at
versus
that,
yours.
at that, Svila
Oh.
is going to attempt to hit Porcella with her tail. Like, not hard, but
You
kind
can't
of like.
actually reach me. I'm 10 feet up. You'd
Oh.
have to like jump.
Alright, I was just reading the notes on things. Okay, here we go. What's her intimidate?
Oh, 14 for me. Ah.
The woman remains shaken. No, I am here. It's my people now.
Fair
As she
enough.
starts to speak, Uva will pull out Weight of Will and slam it into like sands below them, I guess.
What do you do?
Will that give them advantage on their intimidation?
What are you
As she starts to speak, Uva will pull out Weight of Will, which is twice the size of them, and slam into the sands below them. That'll give them intimidation advantage.
Alright, as you do that, and the intimidation vengeance provides, seeing the strange motions, the Rain Dancer initiate will draw her scimitars. Well, seems you are not here to join, but to take. To arms, women!
Hold. Sit. Stupid soft skins.
Alright,
Stop. We are talking.
roll me persuasion to see if you can stop combat occurring.
I really want to start combat anyway and be like, freedom for all! But no,
Anyone give me advantage or anything?
No speaking.
I mean, you could aid by like putting up your hands in a
Yeah.
non-combat
Yeah,
motion
yeah,
or
but-
something.
Bucella will continue the thing.
No, we're only talking for now. Only talking. See,
roll with advantage. I can't help with the freaking 8 or 3. So roll me
Would I be
initiative.
able
Just
to-
pissed them off too much.
Would you allow me to give her, allow me to do guidance to give her the D4?
There's nothing you can do at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I mean, maybe with the 8, whatever.
Like, guidance would be spell casting, which would be seen, since she is not a caster, would be seen as hostile, so. Bardic Inspiration, maybe, would be allowed, but definitely not
No.
guidance. But, from
Okay.
there, why is the flute so quiet? I cannot hear them.
Svila just looks at all you soft skins like you're fucking idiots.
So, roll me
Give me
initiative.
a-
Need a ball.
Well, this doesn't turn poorly, because
That-
you
this
guys
is
have a
straight
bunch of
up my
enemies
third
behind
net
you.
one.
Yeah, I know.
And 2 of us just rolled a 1 on initiative.
Ooh, tasty.
Well,
That's okay. You know what? I wanted to play a new character. It's fine.
with the
No,
distance,
don't
Fine.
worry.
I
We're
will
not
not
gonna
add these ones to initiative, but if they are alerted, I will. Currently, they're too far to notice anything. But if something does occur that would trigger their past perception, they will.
Did they
join
close the gate back over, or are they?
Oh, they
I
would have,
mean-
yes. That's why if they hear something loud enough, they will come.
Yeah. Okay, so they can't see us anyway. Okay.
The loud slamming on the ground didn't.
They're like hundreds of feet. Like distance from the closest one to you guys is 300 feet.
Okay.
Hopefully, thunderclap is fine then.
Well, that should be fine. Everything's fine.
That's 100 feet, isn't it?
All right. Svella, you had a 3.02. Procella, you had a 16.03.
Oh yeah, that's 100.
Salvia, yours is automatically added, so we're good there, but I will add your 0.05 to it. Uvo, you're automatically added. Wait, no, you weren't. That's your old initiative, 20.05. And Axis, you are added. Okay. Sorting initiative. Ooh, the initiative gains initiative. That's say that 3 times fast. Alright, the initiate. What kind of power is this? I've never seen this.
When
It's
Seiken
like
makes
Kinlaw.
the game that I die in, run by Sage, and the betrayal is just infinite.
Just yeah. I mean, let everyone else tank.
Well, I'm not even really that worried. It's just the irony that Sage kills me on the game that my boyfriend made.
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Okay, she can do that.
Huh.
That's
Sounds
important.
like a plan.
And I'm just reading her stuff real quick to see specials they have, because she's not like one of the simple orcs that you guys fought, so she has some crazy stuff.
By the way, I'm flavoring Svila going last as her just standing there looking at you all in protest until it's her turn.
Oh no!
Fine.
Fair.
She doesn't have attack macros. That's fine.
Yeah.
I can easily make them. They take like 10 seconds. But she will move forward, raising her blades, pulling out the second scimitar as she does so, and commanding her fellows to join in this fray. She will then, with an action, I believe. No, it's a bonus action. She will hold that for now. The bonus action, she will dash forward through cunning action to here, and will swing out at. She'll roll a d2. So Salvia or Svella. Svella is 1. Svella, you are the chosen one.
Bring it, bitch.
All right.
I just stand there with my arms crossed, like I'm not even in fighting motion right now.
23 to hit
And-
her scimitar.
I pay for it, apparently.
Oh, sorry, her offhand was a
Unfortunate.
dagger, not a scimitar. And so that will hit you for 5 slashing damage. As the blade cuts deep within your scaled skin. Ha! Alright, that is your turn. Uvo, I'm gonna add Macro's turn now.
I still look at her in protest to this stupid fight.
Ubo is still fuming. So they toss aside weight of will and they dash them and they attempt to tackle them.
So you're trying to
Athletics.
grapple?
Yeah.
Alright. She has advantage on this per her power known as Slippery.
Okay.
So I will roll this twice. She is grappled.
Alright. Well, in that case, I'm going to use. I'm going to spend a key point to slap her twice. Yeah, repeatedly.
Like a bunch of backhands.
Both slaps will slap across her face. Slap, slap. For 11 damage total. Seems there's some fight in you. My girls will beat it out of you.
And that's Uvu's turn.
Alright. Pochella.
And we'll beat it out of you.
I didn't do that with the accent, whatever. She's gonna bonus action raid. And she's gonna stabby with reckless attack.
Very good.
So that's 11 damage.
Oh, yes, indeed. As the mighty weapon crashes down, piercing through her, she suffers a heavy injury. Ah! Ah!
And I'm I'll go there. And I'll invite him.
Very good.
Talking is a free action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As she gets hit twice, Sveela's just gonna look at her. Can we stop now?
Pachella's raging. Like there's no stopping.
Oh, I'll get in front of you. I need her to stop. I'll stop you.
Roll me a persuasion.
Right. Double check.
Yeah, just a straight roll. Alright. Let's see, she's attacked right now. Parchella's definitely raged, so I'm going to give her advantage. Get your girl off me. We can talk.
Uvu will reluctantly huff and let her go.
So, would you like to do anything, Excise?
No. She just moves closer to those, and readies an action to see if action attack if any of them try to run up to the group.
Alright. Bandit number 7 is going to move closer. Blades at the ready, but she is not attacking, as her commander has said the words. She does look like she is ready, though, to move forward. Specifically ready to move, not to attack. Bandit number 8 will do a similar thing, moving forward and readying to move forward. Number 10, same thing, moving forward and readying to move forward. Salvia.
Okay, so Puchella, are you like? This is out of character, but did you say you were like raging and ready to?
Well, she's still angry. I mean, she's just
Okay.
yeah. I just used rage, and yeah, I'm ready to slaughter them.
Puchella, we have the chance to do this correctly. We don't have to keep this going on longer. Alright, that's what I want to say at her for now. And I do want to ready sleep if combat continues.
Alright, readying sleep. Keep in mind that if it does not continue by your next turn, the spell will
Yes,
be
I'll
used.
lose the slot
Okay.
crit.
Alright, number 9. And number 9 will move forward and will ready to move if combat occurs. Svella.
Svella will move here and get in Priscilla's way and just look her straight, unblinking in the eyes.
You're looking like straight up into the sky.
Okay, that's fine. Ah, god damn it,
Okay.
I'm not in your way though. But
I can think flying.
she will. She will knock an arrow or notch an arrow and kind of half-heartedly points it at you. It's not really a threat, but it is definitely a if you continue this, you'll be the one who's my enemy warning. Back off.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, because I decided to do that.
All right. The Rain Dancer initiate having been let go from the grapple by Uvo, correct?
Yep.
Will take a step back, and she will ready herself. She looks like she's ready to attack if combat continues. Uvo.
Okay.
Uvo's a bit diffused now. Uvo just kind of wanders over here, a bit sullen. You know, their shoulders are kind of drooping, and they just kind of pick up Way of Wheel, not in a really threatening way, but just kind of like my precious weapon. And that's their turn.
Very good. Bocella.
Luchella flies to the side.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't stab this right through your stupid eye.
Indicating to Atlant.
Indicates
let
to.
You give those women their freedom now.
They are free.
That's not how it looks.
To become one of us, one needs training. One needs the strength to survive in these sands. They are weak. We make them strong.
And what makes this a better life in the town?
They are no longer weak, no longer run over by their men, no longer pushed aside by the society they live in.
Hmm.
They are one of us.
Porcella, land, and stand down.
It's Bocella, but you make a good point.
She starts to calm down. I suppose combat stops.
We should talk.
Alright, we can put a
If-
pause to this combat then.
If you truly care about their freedoms, then I guess you're not as bad as I thought. What do you mean by these men? What do they do to cause tyranny?
Well, as you know, the men of these sands here, they are abusive. They treat their women
No.
poorly. They run over them. Their word is law up in the village.
That should not be the case. Freedom for all. Eh?
Aye.
Upon hearing her say this, Svila is going to make a point to put her weapon back on her back, meaning if combat starts, I am not armed,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna walk over here.
Very good.
But I want to talk to these women as she is talking to her.
You would have these two be near you as you do so.
That's fine as long as they don't make a threatening motion. Svila is not going to care. Well, she'll care, but
Mhm.
react. Anyway, you two can continue.
Is it clear that they're dancers? By the way, I think like when she did that little bit of combat, was it clear that
Yes,
the way she was moving?
the way that they fight, the way that they move is very much akin to that of a belly dancer, one who moves swiftly and agilely through the sands. Definitely there's a flow to their combat too.
Where did you learn to fight? Was it here?
Our leader, the one who started all of this,
Can we speak to the leader?
she is not here. With our recruiter, she is the one who speaks with them.
Is she around?
No,
Why not?
she's recruiting, finding targets, those who have been wronged.
Shella, I suppose, floats down to 5 feet.
What would you say if I were to help you? What could you do in return? If you were to prove to me that you truly are saving them from these abusive men.
Are you wanting proof or are you wanting me to provide a reward for you helping us? I'm confused.
Well, I always need to get paid, such is the Freeman way, of course. But, I also would like the proof.
Well, the women here can provide you why they have left.
Why do you not just kill these men?
The towns are protected greatly by the guard. We can
Who are
attack them
all the
while they
men?
travel the sands.
Hmm.
There are a few women among their ranks, those that refuse, those that find comfort in their role, their lot in life.
So, what is your plan to start an uprising or something? What is the overall plan?
You get a sense that she didn't actually try to convince any of the guards.
Hmm.
Our plan is to free those who have been kept in bondage by their men, to give them strength, albeit to give them strength they must be formed, molded like steel, into that which is strong once more. And from there,
Yeah.
there we can grow strong, there we can build anew. I want to change the music from combat to town ambient.
So, if I were to help you, perhaps create an uprising, so those could be free who are bound in chains, or chains of the mind, perhaps. How would you answer my ask to help you?
If you wish to help, then I would give you a blade. Although it seems you already have one.
I have a few.
It's symbolic.
Indeed.
Well, I
before-
mean, yeah. So go.
I was gonna say, before this goes too deep into planning an uprising,
Yeah,
can we do the conversation that's happening simultaneously?
Indeed.
Yeah, I was about to say this is probably a good time to
Yep.
move on to that one.
So back up north to the common folk, which I will go to the town map and just grab a bunch of common folk real quick. Let's see
I
here. Do we have
I
any?
think we can just imagination land, but
That's
if
too
you
late.
wish.
Too late. I'm grabbing girls. Bandit fort. Here we go. Plop, 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 plop.
I mean,
Okay,
they could be like 18 or so, and still be a good girl, I guess.
there we go. To the Svella and Axis conversation, or Svella and Axis looming by nearby. Either way.
She'll just walk up to basically the herd of girls. So, in honest speak, why do you stay? Why are you here?
She'll look towards the figures here. They give us power. They bring us back to what it was.
What was?
She seems a little shaky, definitely scared. This is the one that was being whipped. To be clear.
Mm-hmm.
This girl will kind of speak up. Before we were weak, before we did not have the training required to live and survive before we were just puppets of our men. Now we are strong. Now we can wield blades, we can fight. We can protect that which is ours.
And what makes you not puppets of her? And she'll motion towards the initiate.
She will look at her feet. She will kind of tremble a bit, obviously still injured, but she is a leader. She knows what is right.
Men would say they are your leaders, that they know what is right.
She allows us freedom. She lets us travel where we wish on the sands. That is when we are properly able to protect ourselves. Yes, she will look at her feet as she says these words. The others kind of nod in unison, also looking at their feet.
So you would not leave, even were I to slay your leader?
This one would kind of glance up. A few of the others would also do the same, but would look back at their feet. This one will speak very boldly. No. She is strong. She gives us strength.
She is not strong if she's dead. It doesn't sound like a threat. I'm trying to assess if they really want to be here, or if they think this is the best of a bad situation of people that they have to be forced
Give
under.
me an insight check.
Let me double check what that is.
Oh, I thought you had a passive 10. That changes things. We'll carry on with what's happened. Alright, 9. We'll go with the passive because your passive's better. But a 9 is a sad roll right there. Anyways, looking at some of the figures here, they definitely are, if given the chance, you can see, if they were not guarded by these bandits, these belly dancers, as it were, they would definitely return to their old lives. A few of them seem, I wouldn't exactly say on the same side so much as Stockholm syndrome. This one, perhaps the most of all.
Perhaps I make you a different deal. There is always homes in KO. The striders always need hands. Cooks, cleaners, other such things.
But if we go there, we will not be strong. We will simply be trading one weak life for another. Someone
She
looks at her feet.
She, in a word, laughs at that. It's a weird sound. You're just going to assume it's a laugh. Life in KO. If it is weak, it is dead. Nothing survives that place without strength. Do not confuse your duties with strength.
A few of them would kind of look at you, seemingly interested, but would quickly look at their feet upon seeing the bandits here. A few of them, specifically this one and this one, would look at you, seemingly unimpressed by this thought. Kay was far. You expect us to leave our home, our sands where we were born, to go to some far-off land filled with trees and lizard folk?
I expect.
This one isn't racist. She just doesn't want to leave her sand.
I expect nothing. I simply offer another way. As it seems, you are not as all invested as others. And she'll make a point to look towards the belly dancers as if telling some of the girls, yeah, I know you're only not speaking up because they're here.
These ballet dancers definitely have their not weapons drawn, but they are still they're keeping a close eye on this conversation. We are with them. You can give me a persuasion
You.
check though.
Oh, well, okay. $13.
Looks like a few of them are definitely a few of the more staunch ones, like this one here and this one here, seem a bit more like they're going towards your side. They're still their minds are racing about the possibilities, but they're not fully convinced. But you may carry on.
You are with them. You do not speak for the rest. They should speak for themselves or not consider themselves free women. And with this, she will make an attempt to look each woman in the eye. It'll be brief, but it is clearly a speak for yourself or do not tell me you are free.
Alright. You would see a decent amount of the women here, but this one obviously, are mostly looking at their feet at this point, but would glance up and catch your eye, but they would also catch the eye of these women here. Give me a persuasion check.
God damn it, Tempest, give me assist or something. I don't know how. I don't know how. Be creative.
They
Figure
have
it out.
done nothing
Assist
to
me.
provide you aid. Alright. You
They're
would
really
see
unhelping you.
all of them
Sorry.
catch both of your glances, and with your passive insight, you can tell that this is under duress. But they would say, "We are with Our Lady," as they will kind of motion towards the initiate. But you would see in their eyes that they do not. They are pleading with you, but they are not saying any of that.
Okay. I think this would be about the time the conversations emerge.
Indeed.
Or re-merge? Emerge? Merge? Just merge. Svila will pull out her bow, notch an arrow, not really pointed, but she is clearly ready for combat.
They would keep their hands on their blades as you do that.
And she will
Lucella
pull it
hasn't.
back up.
Lucella's still got a lance out. She's just like talking about a lance out like as if it's normal.
That he pulled out the bow, she would move a bit closer. There we go. Alright. Continuing down here, you would see Svella begin to approach your conversation, Porcella. Svella would approach Porcella.
So what say you to joining their cause? The uprising against the men who hold tyranny over them.
Tyranny does not come from simple men. She turns her eyes to the initiate. They are scared to speak. That much is clear.
Lucella looks at her.
Is this true?
They are simply harried by the training.
I offered your women a chance to live a life in Keho with the Striders, or Otherwise, should they choose?
The Striders and Stettin.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know why the fuck I said KO 8 times and no one corrected me.
They didn't know that. They're desert folk commoners.
Okay, out of character, I would have said the right thing.
That's fair.
I didn't want to correct you, but I was like, I'm not in this conversation.
No.
Like, I think I just read the word KO when I was looking at something, and then it just got
Okay.
stuck in my head.
Gotcha.
But she would have said Stettin.
Very good.
So yeah, I offered your girls blah 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 a place in Stettin with the Striders or otherwhere if they so choose. They were wary to show any interest in front of your guards.
If they care about freedom, they should join me. Or not me particularly, but their own ideals in the freeman. Become pirates. If they care truly about freedom, is what they should do. And it's close enough to home, is it not?
The Mage Coast
Freedom
is a
on
place.
ship.
That it is.
It could be a home for us. A home away from home.
I would say it would be very fitting for them. For those who freely want to go there, that is. Those that do not wish to stay with you should not be forced to. And you should not feel it your need to keep them against their will. Freedom above all.
Les, you have seen none are willing to leave. All wish to stay and continue their training.
All wish to not be standing in the presence of your guards when the offer was made. Far as I can tell, you have, and she'll put up 2 fingers, loyal to you.
You would see the Rain Dancer Initiate raise her hand. Well, they can come and go as they please when they are fully trained. Otherwise, they will likely die in the sands.
Not if they come with us.
Oh, not if you move to the Mage's Coast, no?
Well, if we move to the coast, that could provide some aid to them, yes. The safety from the mirages out here. They would
But
have...
I guess, your point earlier was that you were fighting the tyranny that's here. And if they were on the
Yes.
Mage's Coast, then who is gonna be here? Yeah?
If we do not remain here to defend against these men, well, they will continue their tyranny.
See,
Then moving should be simple.
We have not the numbers to divert our attention. Not yet, at least.
I see, that is that's a harder choice to make.
To move, I will offer my aid.
But they don't just care about moving. They wish to stay just to stop the tyranny that's here. A noble goal.
Noble. They have already evacuated those of the town who wish to run, to stay, to fight.
With the town you speak of, they're not letting people leave, or at least the caravans.
They will once the bandits are no longer a problem. Should we move those bandits to Majital, then the bandits are no longer a problem.
Yes, and the people in charge live in
That town will
fancy
be
homes.
clear soon enough. You wish to help us, let us continue our operation. And that town will be the home of our women.
I am with them. As long as I can overlook things and make sure that harm isn't being done to women who do not wish it done to them.
You do realize, Blue One, you have heard but one side of the story.
Fine, let me talk to these women, eh?
I mean, you have not heard the men's side. Are all you soft skins so single-minded?
Perhaps you are right, but
Moving
I...
them takes the men's side out of the equation, as I don't care what their side is. However,
But-
I am not about to fight them.
We need not fight them. Simply keep them busy. Keep them willing to leave their town until it is free of their tyranny.
Then, perhaps it's the talking that we need to do, eh? We need to talk to these men, and if we do not agree with their side, they must go, one way or another. That is how it's to be.
Michelle just made up her mind. I don't know what the rest of the fight want to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry the rest of the party aren't getting much.
Yeah,
well,
like-
I would say talk time, but then I look to you.
Yeah.
And I
You
only
guys
feel
are free
bad
to
about you.
join in if- Yeah, you guys are free to join in if you want to.
Uber's fine. Uber's in fact watching this one who's been slowly sneaking away to alert the others about the situation.
Might be good to tell us about that in character.
Uber doesn't really talk much.
That reminds me.
I didn't really catch that one.
Yep, need another 30 feet. There we go.
But how much time has passed currently? I'm guessing my rage is gone at this point.
It's definitely gone. It's been a couple minutes.
Yeah.
You guys been talking for a bit, so.
Well, Pacella's on their side. That much is clear. Or at least on their side. To like, so the way Pacella wants to do it is go see these men. If we disagree with them, we beat them up or they go. And yeah, the Freeman way of doing things. You guys are free to make your own choice on it, I suppose.
Yes, Fila thinks you're an idiot, and that's a stupid way to do things. All she really cares about is freeing these women, and she can tell that they're changed no matter if they're here or in town.
Well, I mean, what would she want to do?
She wants to move them to Majatal.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, the issue is that, like Pacella kind of pointed out, was that they won't go to Magitel unless you basically force them after killing this Rain Dance Initiative and all the, like, the guard Rain Dancer people, Desert Bandits. To which it kind of ruins the point a little bit. Like unless you can somehow meet the leader of the Rain Dancers and convince them that they don't need to fight against the oppression of the men here. But like their whole thing seems to be about that. So it's like asking the Freeman not to be in the Bay anymore and move somewhere else, because they believe it's their duty to protect the area, their home. That's what, like, yeah, that's kind of what Pacella was getting at when she was like, it seems like it's in two minds.
Yes.
Just to kind of, yeah.
We either take the town through our plan, or, well, you'll leave it unsaid.
You either take the town, or you continue fighting. You must always fight for freedom.
Yes.
And what you call freedom is her girls being too scared to speak when under guard.
Let me talk to them, as I said. Let me talk to your girls without your guards being near them. And we have a deal that I will talk to these men and help you out.
Very well. You may speak to my girls. My guards will leave them. She will, raise a hand.
She raises a
Shall I-
hand and drops a sick beat.
All right. These warriors, you would catch a glance from them as they give a. Their gaze stays upon the figures here for a bit longer than it should before they leave. Only
Coachella.
only Salvia noticed that. And I would say Uvo. Actually, no, not Uvo. Who has the 14? I know someone has a 14.
Me.
Perception?
Oh wait, no. Perception now.
No, maybe
I got 10.
yeah,
I have
maybe
a
I'm-
12.
Oh, I thought someone had. Anyways, yeah, just Salvia then.
Alright, sorry, could you re-say that? I missed it.
You would see that the guards here kept their gaze on these figures after seeing the order for them to leave a bit too long on the women.
Coachella rises up 5 feet, so it's like 10 foot up, and rises above them all, and shouts at them pretty much. And what's she gonna say?
As you start shouting, Svila just face palms.
I am a new member of the Freemen in the Bay. We are pirates. We fight for freedom. And if you truly believe you are free, the Mage's Coast will be where you are best off. But your other option will be back in the city where you came from, or the town. But you should all know you all have your own freedoms. Your own freedoms to choose. If you want to go back home with the men who, well, I suppose in your mind owned you, then you are free to do that. But no, believe in what other people tell you. You have your own freedom, but don't be scared to speak your mind if someone is inflicting fear upon you.
As Coachella pretty much ironically inflicts fear upon them by like being above them, as they have to like look up into the sun.
Roll me an intimidate, because you are not being.
No.
Yeah, no, you're. Yeah.
Ugh, it feels bad.
Hey, Sage?
Yeah?
Well, no, never mind. I'm gonna save that action.
Yeah, it's only a 10.
They will look towards your group. This one, her eyes linger on Svela before turning to Bucella. Man, your name's so similar. They would both speak, all of them actually, kind of in unison, but led by this one here. We are with the mistress. We wish our town back, but when it is returned to us, perhaps there will be a home upon the coast.
What do any of you have stories of what these men have done to you?
They have
So I'm
beaten
really
us.
making improvise here.
They have harmed us. They have smacked us around, thrown us to the floor.
Wait,
She puts up a finger at that one.
I want one of the others to speak. Please,
Alright,
not just you.
she will look towards this one, as this one will kind of look towards Vela again and will speak.
At this, as she looks towards me, I will step up and hand her a potion of healing.
Thank you. She'll drink the potion. As her wounds from the whips seem to stitch back up. It was provided soon enough that there's not going to be major scars, but there will be some signs of what occurred. But roll me a persuasion check.
Do I get advantage or anything? I
Um,
tried so hard.
yeah, I would give it to you.
And before the fucking 20
you
that
don't,
I
you don't
didn't
even
need.
need the advantage.
She will look towards this one. She'll kind of whisper, barely audible, to Porcella, who's somewhat far away, and with your passive you can hear it, Salvia. Anyone else
My
too
passive
far
10.
away? Yeah, everyone else is too far away, but you would hear. They lie. Our men do not hurt us. They they have done some things that have caused us to feel neglected, but they do not hurt us. Ha! Speak for yourself. My man's an abuser.
She is speaking for herself. Now silence.
The others would all
Children.
kind of nod in agreement with this one.
So why did you run?
We thought maybe there would be a better life out here. One where, well, we could feel wanted, needed. They would all kind of nod.
And have you found a better life?
No. It's worse. Now they beat us. They treat us worse than the men. They simply just were too busy at the tavern, getting a drink, not giving us the time of day.
Then I ask again, what is it you want? Do you wish to stay? To return home?
I wish to return
to
home,
speak?
but these women, they are strong. Ha!
Look, is there anyone within this group who are strong but also kind at heart? Is there any who could take over from this group, who could fight for the freedoms that are needed, and give hope to those who need it, but then also not live in the tyranny that they criticize, or not live as the tyranny they criticize?
A few would raise their arms in that they're willing, but you can just tell by looking at them. Passive martial check. They have no training. They would be slaughtered in combat, but they are willing to learn. Basically, they cannot help in this situation, but given time, they could.
I suppose I see this one walking off.
This one is definitely off to the side, looking away, unimpressed. She seems the furthest
You-
gone in the syndrome, Stockholm syndrome.
Don't be scared.
Those who wish to return home or otherwise, please make a show of it. And she'll motion that she wants them to come stand near her. But she wants them to do an action, not just say it.
Yeah, they are. All are moving next to you. This one is going to need some actual convincing per the Stockholm syndrome.
Look, I am going to talk to your leader. I'm going to convince her of a better way. This life perhaps could have been better for you. But now, clearly with the whipping and the abusive nature of this group, it is not as good as it seems. But it doesn't need any of that. The freemen are free. We accept all. This could be just like them, right?
Svila will look at Sylvia and just say softly, "Stay with them a moment, will you?"
I can do that.
Cool. Svila walks off.
With Cello.
As you
I
approach
suppose after-
the group here,
Stay.
they will look towards you. Well, you heard their speak. You see the truth between our words.
I am not speaking to you. Let me speak to the one who says things that matter.
They will move to the side.
We fight for the same cause. Yet you do
Those
it with brutality. Go
women,
on.
she points to the group of women, are going home. You can attempt to stop this if you want. But at the end of this cycle, they will be in town where they wish to be. And I still have my bow readied. Again, it's not a direct threat, but it's, yeah, I have no qualms about fighting you.
All right.
Uh,
While that's happening,
Ax-
we need to go over to the west because you just came out of cover. So moving out from behind cover, Uvo, you would see the patrol of these bandits move through the gate, and they begin to separate. Perhaps a flanking maneuver in plans. Doesn't look like they're going to fully cause combat, just because their weapons aren't drawn, but they are moving in as you round the boulder to here to meet up with them.
Well,
Going
it
somewhere?
was just kind of. We were just kind of standing here with their pillar weapon just kind of planted in the ground. Just kind of looking at them with that kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. I guess a scolding look.
Like, they just got caught doing something that they shouldn't have been, kind of
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, that kind of look.
If you do not speak, then that is on you. She'll move forward as these companions, obviously caught, will not provide the flanking maneuver, but instead will fall in line, unless you want to do anything about that.
Uvo is going to, as they approach, Uvo is going to attempt to grapple this one.
All right. Sure. Why not? Okay. Give me your check. Do they have slippery? They don't. Okay. They can't beat it. She is grappled. As you grab hold of her, do you say anything?
And I guess in a kind of hushed tone, Uvo will say, "You're not going anywhere."
We'll see about that. Roll me initiative.
Okay.
oh no.
And while that's going on, everyone over here can give me a perception check, player-wise. And I will roll for the commanders, the ones who are outside of the tent, to see if they notice.
Oh my god.
No. Definitely. No. Alright.
I don't know why my perception has been so good. Doesn't make any sense.
You're gonna give me... Oh, you did roll. So, Salvia and Pocella, you would notice Uvo grab hold of this figure way back here, hundreds of feet away, as these ones, at the sign of that, begin to draw their blades. They would have to do so in their turn on initiative count, when that actually fully rolled. But combat's happening. You would see this one here notice as well, and would say, "Mistress, got trouble," and they would be alerted at that point. So, I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, if other people were alerted, Pacello will be
Trouble is happening.
to tell the rest.
Could I roll initiative, like, at all well, please?
Unfortunate.
Oh, Nerp, I would actually have a 19. I forgot to put in the 0.05, and then I have a +2 from what elf. I was using that one instead of the one I made earlier.
Gotcha. Alright, and let's see here. Is everyone added? Did exercise? Yes, did. Okay, that should be on my people. So we're gonna sort this initiative. We'll push play to the combat music, and let's get this going. Pausing that. Pause. Starting combat. And Desert Bandit number 10 has gained initiative. She'll draw her blade. Does she have a dagger? No. Okay. She'll move forward, looking at her mistress, who will give the signal. Well, seems the jig is up. Beat some sense into you. This will move forward and it will strike out at Svella.
When you said grabs her blade and moves toward her mistress, I thought she was gonna stab her. I was like, damn, was my persuasion roll that good? Like,
Nah. If you rolled a 20, I might have had some turncoats, but nah. This one rushes forward and swings wildly, but slips upon
wait,
the sand.
what? Wait, it was a 20.
Oh, was it
Oh,
20?
the one on the
No,
it was on these people over
no,
here.
I mean
It was
down
20.
here. These guys
Oh.
would help if they would not die from any attacks
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get them.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're gonna stay back. This one is conflicted and will neither help nor defend. So that one rushes forward, completely whiffs the blow as number 7 has gained initiative, and will do similar things. They rush forward, scimitar raised, as they will swing out at you. Swing! Cutting
Oh,
deep
man.
into your skin for 5 slashing damage. Brocella.
Oh, now you've done it.
She looks around to the rest of the gang that's around her.
Don't kill them. If you can. They're just misled.
And it's going to move over to the boss. Will use her final rage, I guess. One day I'll be able to use my storm aura, but once again the storm sort of builds around her. And yeah, she's going to stab over Lance from 5 foot between them.
Very good.
Reckless.
17 will stab down upon her for 16 damage as the lance pierces deep within her flesh. She's heavily injured, barely standing, but alive. Ha! You're strong. I'll have to beat that out
Stand
of you.
down. Or you will die.
I'll have to roll a wisdom save on my turn. Give me a moment.
Okay, and I'm gonna move. I'll move here. Okay, that's my turn.
Very good. From there we go to Desert Bandit number 8. She will rush forward. They can't attack you because they don't have ranged weapons. So
She
Oh,
just
of
took.
course!
Wait, did she move here?
she did provoke.
Okay, well, I suppose I stab her.
Alright.
Does reckless attack last with opportunity attacks as well? Isn't it until your next turn, or is it only on your turn?
I believe it is for your full round. Let me go make sure though. Barbarian, gonna look at the notes of it. Beep 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 boop. Reckless attack. Make your first
During
free
this turn.
You can decide to attack if you advantage man. This turn, but attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn. Alright.
So yes.
Alright, lashing
7
out.
damage.
That will deal 7 damage to her as she is injured by the blow but still alive as her blade cuts across Svella's torso, wounding her to near death, but Svella is still alive. Max Ice.
Really glad you didn't roll your third 5.
Mhm.
She moves over here and kind of grabs Vela by the shoulders. Do I have to contest?
It depends what you're trying to do.
You don't really find out until I do it, do you? Do you?
Grabbing your shoulder, it feels like they're either going to pull or they're going to grab. You're not
Does
sure.
that provoke AOPs of the bandits?
Yeah, if they're trying to drag you, it's force movement, so it doesn't provoke. Assuming that that's what they're trying to do. But you can assume as you will, because right now they just have a hand on your shoulder to see if you want to resist or not.
No, I trust you enough, but that at least you're getting paid, so hopefully that means you don't screw me if nothing else.
And she moves her over here.
Shook.
And I believe that is the action, so
Yep.
turn's over.
Alright, Uvo. You have grappled the one in front of you as the others begin to draw their blades. Currently not drawn, though. So they've not gained initiative.
Alright, so, how high is this rock over here?
That rock would be about 15 feet for the highest point.
Okay. Who's gonna spend a key point to disengage Step of the Wind?
Alright, so
Pretty
you're
sure that's the
releasing
right
your
one,
grapple.
yeah. Release the grapple, and I jump up onto this rock.
Excellent. Through monk stuff, you
Yep.
do not need to roll unless you want to do it fancifully.
Nice. And I will put down Weight of Will and draw out his hurt. Step and Great Bow.
Excellent. Very good.
And then using the action, I'll shoot Desert Bandit 9 with a disadvantage there.
Very good.
Down behind the strength score yet.
The massive bow will release the arrow flying towards the Bandit 9 as it slams deep within her. They are not very well armed, or armored, as the arrow will deal 5 damage. Ha! Ha! She's injured, but still alive.
It stands like a looming shadow over them on top of the rock. Ends turn.
Very good. Rain Dancer initiative has gained initiative. She is heavily injured and will make a wisdom save versus the oh god, I'm almost dead. Alright, let me go look at the tactics notes on these people real quick. Alright. And then we have that. We have this. Alright. She'll spit some blood upon the ground. Pull out some daggers. Ha! Better to die a free woman. And she will chuck both daggers at you, Priscilla. Which, again, I did not make.
That it is.
So, she will look down here at her dagger. She does have the 2-weapon fighting stuff, so she's good to pull out both. Okay, here we go. First dagger. Twing! Second dagger. Twing!
1 hit.
Alright, 1 hit. You would suffer 3 piercing damage as the dagger slams into you. She will then...
Raging psychopath. So.
Yep, so 1 damage. She will then move into her tent to provide some cover from your flight.
Flight.
Salvia.
Okay. I'm going to move towards Svela, and I am going to pull out a healing potion as an item interaction, and offer it to her for whenever she wants to take it, like next turn. She's up. And
You have a bandolier, right?
oh no, I don't actually.
That is
That would be an action now.
Yep.
Okay. I guess that. Yeah, that'll be.
Yep. Bandoliers were kind of made mandatory.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they kind of don't just give them out. But yeah.
That's unfortunate. Potion is ready, though, to provide aid. Alright. Anything else?
I don't believe I can do anything else.
Alright. Desert Bandit number 3. Let's see here. They don't have any specials, I believe. Scrolling up to Desert Bandits. Here we go. Yep, they don't have anything crazy, so she'll move forward. And then she will begin to dash and climb the rock. She's climbed up. She climbed up half speed, so she's 5 feet up on the rock right now. So climbing a 5. Desert number 9. She'll rush to here. And likewise will begin trying to climb. She has 25 feet of movement, which means she has effectively 10. So she will try to climb. She will begin climbing. She's 10 feet up out of the 15 she needs. Alright, number 4. Same thing. She's going to try to climb. She can get a maximum of 10 feet up. She fails to climb. She will start climbing up and just slide off the rock down ground level. Right, number 2. Number 2 will move to here. She has 20 feet of movement, or 20 feet of movement left, so she will try to climb. She will succeed. She's 10 feet up. And then the last one is just gonna full on sprint this way, ignoring you. She feels 4 can handle 1. Little does she know, Uvo is secretly a badass. Svela.
I am going to take the potion and drink it.
Very good. There's a basic healing, right?
Yeah, that was the basic one.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Not bad.
Solid roll.
And what action does that count as since it was being handed to me? For me.
Item interaction to take it, drinking.
So I still have an action and a movement action left?
Well, it's an action to drink it, so you have a bonus action.
Oh, it was an action to drink it.
Yeah, Verum uses actions to drink potions.
Potions are very strong in Verum, it should be said. So, yeah.
I will nod to you unblinkingly. And then move here.
Very good. Alright. Desert Bandit. The one that I moved way too soon, but they just did, so we're good. Number 10. Seeing as their quarry has left, and that they cannot really stop Porcella. How are they going to do this? Well, they can attack your feet, I think.
I suppose they could jump up. I mean,
They
someone
can try to
could
jump.
jump up 5 feet. Yeah.
Alright, this one will try to jump to hit you. Let's see if that can work. She will do a little bit of a run. She gets to there and does a little twirling jump for her dancer maneuvers.
Miss.
Alright. That was to see if she could jump.
Oh, wait.
Let's see here.
I thought like a
Jumping
2. Like...
Is she only needs to jump. She's 5 feet. She has a reach of that, so it gets her. Alright. She does the few feet of jumping that she actually needs per her strength score and the boost from her jump check to actually be able to reach you. However, I will make this at disadvantage. Oh wait, she has a macro. What am I doing? So rolling first one, that one just missed, so we don't need to worry about the second one. She swings wildly and misses completely. Alright, then go to number 7. We'll step forward. Provoke. She's still in your range.
I don't think I ever... Wait, does my reaction come back? It starts on my round.
It starts on your round, so either way.
Yeah, so I do have
So
it.
she steps to here, and she will swing out. 23 for 6 damage on Axis. Or Axice.
Yep. Hit.
Pretty good. Oh, you didn't take your 3 damage from earlier, so take 9 damage.
Gotcha.
Alright. So that is her turn. We go to Porcella.
Shout out to the woman surrounding her and the woman mainly inside.
I'm taking you back to the coast one way or another.
And who's she gonna be? So she'll be up the one that's kind of weak. Over here. And she's going to storm or burn section as well as. Oh wait, she wouldn't have had disadvantage because I have reckless attack, but it's fine.
I mean, it's
But yeah, but you only rolled 1 anyway. She'll do both of these. So DC 13 dex save.
Alright, so if they're adjacent to you, that will occur because you're elevated. But, let's see here. DC 15 or 13 dex save for these two. Alright. Saving throws. Mob. Dex. Dex. 1 saves, 1 fails.
Oh wait, no, it's not It's only one of them, and it's
Oh, only
just
one.
really number 8.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So one who saved.
So,
is the
yeah.
one who's, okay.
Yeah.
So 2 lightning damage for half, I believe, as it said.
Yep.
As her body is
And then-
zapped by the aura that produces from Pachella.
And 16 damage from the
And 16 damage
Attack.
as her non-lethally or lethal.
non-lethal.
Right. The lance will slam towards her, clipping at her cheek as you then give a solid whack to the side with it. She falls unconscious. Don't need to worry about that death. But she is unconscious.
Now, won't you stand down?
Obviously, no, they weren't. Where should I fly? Well, I'm gonna fly 5 feet higher. No, I'm not gonna do that, of course. I'll. There. What am I doing? I'll stay here.
Let me give you an aura
That's
real
my
quick.
take.
Basic aura. Do you want yellow, white, red, green, or blue?
Oh, I suppose blue because it's a sea orb.
There you go. Keep in mind elevation wouldn't get this one in it, but
Yeah.
alright.
I mean, it doesn't technically do anything as far as I'm aware, other than the.
Access.
Yeah, it's just like a.
It's just pretty.
It's just pretty.
After moving the snake lady behind her, she'll spin around with her glaive and make an attack on, I think that's number 10?
Number 7.
7. Yep, make an attack on number 7.
Pretty good. The glaive will slam towards her, cutting through her flesh, dealing 13 damage as she is heavily injured, but still standing. Ha! Ha!
And she moves around here.
Pretty good. Anything else?
That is it.
Uvo.
Alright, so Uvo holsters their stone great bow back on their back, and they unhook their coil of chain from their shoulder, holding the scythe of their kusarigama in hand. With a 10-foot reach, would I be able to reach any of these, or are they still not?
They're effectively like this. This one would be here if they succeeded, but they didn't. So these ones are in reach.
Okay.
They're 5 feet away from you. This one is 15 feet because of the 5-foot gap. But these two
Okay,
are
so
free to hit.
these. Okay. In that case, I will attack with my kusarigama the one that is currently injured.
Very good. Kusarigama will swing down, cutting through number 9
It goes for that much damage,
as you reel it back in, pulling upon the chain. 7 damage.
and I will use my bonus action to make an athletics check against them to grapple.
As the chain pulls back, the chain wraps around the form as she is grappled.
And now she is being hanged, basically,
Oh god.
from the rock. That's Uvo's turn.
Alright, she begins choking. We'll carry on with that when it's her turn.
Genius.
Alright, Rain Dancer initiated. She is currently hiding, but she will not be hiding for just a quick second. There we go. Oh, not showing hand up. Meant to. Visible player. Here we go. She will move back out from her cover, and she will throw 2 daggers as she quick draws them at Porcella. She has a straight roll because disadvantage and then advantage. So, first dagger. Swing! Second dagger. Swing!
1 hit.
That is 4 reduced to 2 damage before she goes back to her hiding spot and hides.
It's like slightly slashing or like grazing my skin.
Yeah, just daggers flying past, chunking into the wood and pile here next to the campfire. But parts of them do nick you. Salvia.
I would like to. I think I'm going to Toll the Dead on the Desert Bandit 10.
Very good. That's this
And-
one, right?
Yes.
Wisdom save. She shrugs off the bells.
That should be it.
Very good. It is a bandit number 3. Will continue their climb. And will slip, fall into the ground, and with their action they will try to climb. Or their action. And will be sad. Number 9 is being hanged. Oh god. Con save. Alright, so she only loses 1 round instead of 2 rounds of breath this round as she continues to be choked. I would remove her from having time to hold full con score, so she only has 7 rounds base. She just lost 1, so she has 6 rounds before she's slain from being choked. Or at least at 0. So we're gonna put that in her label. 6 rounds of breath. There we go. Bandit number 4. Now this one will... Look at that horrifying show! Will desperately try to climb up. Success. She makes it full all the way up, 15 feet, with next to you. She will then swing her mighty blade at you with her action. Swing! Ooh. Ooh. That is a successful crit for 9 slashing damage as it cuts across your torso. Let her go! Unless that would break her neck. Don't do that! Like, let her go gently! And that's her go. Alright, number 2 has gained initiative. She will continue trying to climb. Success. She will make it next to you. Oh, not AFK.
I think it's AFK.
And she will swipe at you. 15 for 8 slashing damage. She barely cuts through your defenses, unable to dodge out of the way.
Alright then.
And from there, we go to Svela. You are muted if you're talking.
Oh. Excuse me. She will yell out, "I thought it was better to die a free woman than a coward!" And she will ready an action to shoot the initiate when she shows herself.
Very good. Number 10, or no number I mean, will continue their long sprint to the east. Alright. Number 10. Number 10 will try to do another run jump at Porcella. Hey-ya! I need to make the attack roll first, sorry. Or the jump check, I mean. She does not quite get enough height, so she will nick the air. Looks like it would have hit you, though. Alright, number 7. Number 7 will swing out at Axice. Swing! And will horribly miss, as the blade is deflected by your glaive. Porcella.
Can I make that? I think I might be able to just see and throw a weapon at her.
Give me a perception check real quick. Carry on.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna provoke 3 attacks?
No, they're in the air.
I'm
They're
not
provoking.
there. I'm in the air, but then I'll dip kind of down, so it's supposed to 5 feet.
Yep, 5
to
foot
be like
elevation.
at the ceiling. Do I see anyone at this
Yes,
point?
you do. I would say they have cover, but it's cloth, so if it's a piercing weapon,
Okay.
then I wouldn't provide any AC bonus to her.
Well, yeah. Well, I'll drop my lance with a big clunk on the floor, and I guess I'll pull out. I don't know. No, fuck! I don't want to do that. No, I don't drop the lance. I'm going to shit. Why am I a barbarian? gonna throw a lance at number 10.
You're gonna chuck your lance.
Oh no, not my lance. Sorry, no.
Okay.
I dropped my lance. I dropped my lance. I pull out a javelin. I threw my javelin at
Very
number
good.
10.
I mean, that would be pretty epic if you just chucked it like a full-on giant javelin, but there you go.
I mean, it would do less damage
Yeah.
than normal
Yep.
thing.
Lance drops to the ground as the javelin flies forward. And crits. Oh god. Dealing 15 damages. The javelin sticks into her stomach, still embedded in it as she is barely standing with 1 HP.
And then I suppose I have no weapon out, but I'm gonna stick the vein dance.
Very good.
Come at me.
Well, give me a moment.
Okay.
Excise.
I guess she'll just make another glaive attack on number 7.
Very good. It will cut across her, dealing 10 damage as she is non-lethal or lethal.
Lethal.
Oh,
Slain.
Michelle did cry out for them to on these.
The body
Yeah.
falls to the ground, slain, cut in half.
Oh,
This one's looking a little bit less interested in joining them. Seeing what combat actually means.
And then she'll move up to that one and end her turn.
Very good. Uvo.
Alright, so I want to do cool monk things, but Uvo is just going to, with the other hand that's not currently strangling Desert Bandit 9, is going to pull out a greater healing pot and chug it.
Very good.
12 HP.
Nice. 12 HP. That's 31 total right now. It's pretty good.
Got through that time. Right.
Feel
That's that time.
brilliantly. Very good. From there we go to Rain Dancer Initiate. Seeing you know, actually at a level she can hit you with her proper weapon. Let me go back to her stats real quick because she does have some stuff.
oh shit! I just realized that my storm aura was meant to activate when I rage. I didn't even realize that. Okay, well, whatever.
well.
I remember that.
She will use her bonus action to activate Zephyr Strike as her blades begin to vibrate with energy. Offhand dagger drawn with, you know, enemy interaction because she's able to draw. Anyways, Scimitar, dagger, Zephyr Strike active. She will then trigger the ready from Zvela.
Alright.
As there goes,
Alright.
book! Just right into the
Got
boards of wood. The wood does shift and fall off, so you have a better view of her. But you did hit the wood, so it feels bad.
Being level 1.
She
Hold
will
on.
then continue her her actions, which will be to strike out with advantage per her Zephyr Strike. So let's see here. 19 or 12, so 19 for d6 plus 2. 3 reduced to 1 slashing damage. I'm the deadliest foe you have ever seen.
Oh shit!
She will then start shuffling to the left and right, trying to use you as cover from the archer that she doesn't know exists, but, you know, she dances, so she does move. But she's not
Wow,
fighting.
your moves are really cool.
Alright, Salvia. You would see that this one's starting to vomit at the sight of that horrible mess that was left behind. You don't think
Brichella
it'd be
just doesn't
hard to
notice
convince
us at all because her attention's fully on this. Else she would shout out, "Stop killing them!"
I think I'm going to pull out my mace and walk up here and attempt to do non-lethal, like doing a non-lethal attack to Bandit 10.
Very good. And chunk as the mace, pommel of the mace just shunks into her face as she just falls unconscious. So I will give her the unconscious state. She is an
And-
unconscious banana.
Going to move the rest of my movement here.
Very good. From there, we go to bandit number 3, who will begin climbing. Boop. And will swing out. Scimitar. 14 for 3 slashing. That barely cuts past your defenses. You're unable to dodge.
Ouch.
Number 9, who is being choked, will make another con save. Success. They will attempt to try to climb up the chain with disadvantage. But can't, because this person's in the way.
Ah.
So they will take another breath, a round of breath. And since they used an action, I believe that's 2. So they're down 2. Alright, they are being choked, and it's not fun for them. Number 4 will swing out at you, Uvo. And will miss as you dodge out of the way. Number 2 will begin pulling at the chain here, unless you want to try to prevent this. Give me an acrobatics or athletics check. I'm not gonna roll. Chain swings over to here, as she is unable to help her friend. Her action wasted. She'll look at you, blades drawn at the ready, but unable to continue her attack. Svella.
I'm gonna attack this bitch again. I can't really do much other than that.
Very good.
Wait.
Arrow
And-
will fly forward, but will simply be deflected by her scimitar. Ting!
Stop that! You're gonna kill her! She is mine!
Anything else?
Nah.
Alright. Desert Bandit will continue her long sprint towards you. You see, coming up from behind you, hearing it more so actually, the footsteps of the Desert Bandit running across the sand. Alright, number 10's unconscious, number 7's dead. Porcella.
She pulls out her great sword and non-lethal reckless.
Very good.
Shit, did I make that? Oh, I did make it. Oh, if I. Oh yeah, no, I do that. Okay.
Alright. The non-lethal attack, the blade, the flat of it will slam against her skull as she tries to duck low but fails and is knocked unconscious. Ting!
I will talk to you afterwards. We have to deal with these others.
And she flies out 15 feet. I suppose I'll fly upwards 5 feet.
Mhm. You see off in the distance, Uvo surrounded by these bandits fighting upon the boulder. One is currently being hung by a chain. You know,
Will they be able to hear me from here if I shout, or is it going to be too far?
if you shout, there's a possibility. You're 255 feet away, though.
Let me move.
You
That's
can
as
also
far
see
as
this
I
one
can go.
charging towards you.
Right, well, I was shouting in that general direction.
Your leader is dead! Stand down! No one needs to get hurt any more than they need to be.
You're free to roll me a perception check, Uvo.
Wow.
Alright, well,
Oh.
all but the one who's being hanged do not hear. So the one who's being hanged, her eyes go wide as she's looking terrified of being hanged, but also like, oh god, our leader's dead. But she can't say anything because she's being hanged.
Ah, what a situation.
Yep. But,
That's everything I can do.
none of you hear what, you hear the yelling, you just don't make out the words. Axice.
She turns around to see what's going on down in the distance and makes her way around this, sprinting up to there.
Pretty good. You see this one rushing towards you.
And that is it.
Uvo.
Wow, I hear shouting in the distance. They really must be winning. Huh. Alright. I'm gonna make an unarmed. Well, first of all, first things first, I'm going to equip my the other end of the Kusarigama in Ugo's other hand, the ball chain. Then going to kick Desert Bandit 4. Well, first of all, the ordinary unarmed attack misses,
Dodge out of the way.
but that should. I'm pretty sure by monk rules I can use my bonus attack to shove. I'm pretty sure. Counts as an unarmed attack.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So athletics.
Alright, she will roll her +2. Phew, she barely
Oh.
dodged it out of the way.
Wow, Uvo's actually impressed. Uvo respects this one.
She's impressed by herself.
Alright, nice. That's Uvo's turn.
Alright. That one's unconscious, removing from initiative. Salvia.
I am going to put up to here. Well, actually, yeah, here, and then trying to remember if Toll the Dead was 60 feet or more.
That's 60, I think.
Okay, yeah, then yeah, full distance, and then going to Toll the Dead on the
Very
unnumbered
good.
Desert Band.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
Success.
Okay,
Ha! I do not hear that bell.
fine.
It's unfortunate.
That should be it.
They have horrible wisdom saves, but they've just been rolling way too hot. Alright, number 3 is going to try to slash at Uvo. Swing! Oh god. Okay. My dice are hot. That is 11 slashing damage against you,
I
Uvo.
see.
As my DM dice have picked up. As is tradition. Alright, number 9 is going to try to climb up the chain. With disadvantage per, and fails as she climbs and just chunk! That is 1 fail, and then con save to see if she kicks another one, and then 1 for just being the round. So, alright, she loses only 2 rounds of breath, not 3. But she is still being hanged. Alright, number 4. She is going to try to... She's looking at this one down here, seeing as how you've deflected all of their attempts. She's just going to try to take you out to save her friend. 5 slashing as she cuts across you. Alright, and we go to number 2, who is going to cut across you as well. Jesus Christ.
This might actually down me.
11 slashing damage.
Nope, just barely.
All you need is 1. As she cuts across your back. Ha! Let her go!
Well,
Svela.
How loud is Fella's voice?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and shoot Desert Bandit no number.
Very good.
The original.
Because
Yes.
I can't do anything about this, so...
Arrow flies forward and pierces into her lower abdomen. Ha! For 5 damage. She is injured.
I'm done.
Very good. From there we go to the one you just shot. Wanting vengeance, she will run towards you. And will slash. Swing!
That is a hit.
For 3 damage. Alright, Bochella.
I don't know if she can get into my range. I'm just gonna dash here just to... Yeah. So I'm gonna dash there and bonus storm aura. I think I could do that. I didn't... I thought you had to attack for the storm aura. but
Nope,
actually
it is
say
just a bonus action.
Like, that's really good for, like, dodge spamming.
It is.
I should have played it.
If you want to do
anyway.
a tiny bit of damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
It's all about
yeah, I'm gonna do that there, and Oh wait, no, I know the reason why you can't do it is because it specifies you have to attack and not do damage. Okay, yeah. So lightning shoots out from the storm over.
No, you can just do it.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, to keep your rage up, you need to attack. So if you ever not attack
Yeah.
or get attacked, it's a sadness land. But
Yeah.
So the aura can't keep up my thing if I'm dodging.
yep,
Oh
so
well,
she
takes
jumps out of
half.
the way, suffering a minor bit of zappy zaps to her, but she is still standing. Zip, zip, zip.
Your leader is dead. Stand down. It's over.
Our trainer is dead. Our leader lives on.
And
Axe
soon
ice.
to be dead too.
Another 60 and turn.
Very good. Rushing to help your friend. Uvo, it is your turn. Heavily injured, but
Alright,
all you need is
so-
one.
Yeah, unfortunately, the dice isn't exactly in my favor here, but Uvo comes prepared. So Uvo kind of drops their other weapon, not the one hanging this poor individual with, and pulls out a superior healing potion from their bandolier and will just
Man.
chug it with their pinky finger out.
I mean, if you're gonna chug a potion, you gotta do it proper, right?
Exactly. Nice and proper, 29 hit points.
30 hit points total. Very nice. You feel pretty healthy after your wounds just rapidly heal as they all look horrified. They're like, what? We just did that damage!
And I end my turn.
Very good.
Just put those cuts in you.
Salvia.
Going to.
Space bar for waypoints you want to avoid. Movement
Yeah.
locations.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Just do
move up
like
and then
that.
over. Yeah,
Yeah, I got you.
yeah. Gotta go there. Then I will cast Toll the Dead on the unnumbered one.
Very good. Wisdom save. She hears the bell as it tolls for thee, suffering 10 necrotic damage as her form just flops to the ground, obviously
No.
rapidly being decayed by the necrotic energy.
Just felt it was kind of sad that one just died. Like,
Salvia is a bit regretful, but pays more mind to Uvo being attacked over there. That'll be my turn.
Number 3 has gained initiative. Number 3 will strike out at Uvo, horrified by the fact that you're healed. Stop this! If I had the tactics, I would totally steal potions from you, but I don't. She will miss horribly. Alright, number 9 is going to try to... She will remain holding herself up to prevent the 2 rounds of breath loss, but she will take the Constitution save. She's hoping that her friends can save her within 2 rounds. Or within this round. Because if she did try to climb, she would... Yeah. Alright, she saved that, so she only loses 1 breath round this round, but she is dangerously low. There's 1 round left, so she is not saved this round, she is gone. She is choked. Alright, number 4. Number 4 will strike out at you, Uvo. Will miss horribly. Her friends will not be able to save her. Number 2 will strike out at you. And will miss as you barely dodge out of the way. Ah!
Perfect.
Zvila.
I really want you to ask them why you would let them go as they are actively trying to kill you, just to see what they say. But there's no one left to kill on my side. Double move.
Very good. Bochella.
well, my rage goes down. I didn't take damage in this attack.
Yep.
So the aura is gone. Well, I can't really do anything. Well, I guess I just dash.
Very good.
And I'm gonna try shouting again.
Your leader is dead. Stop this. The fight is won by us. Stand down and you will not be harmed. We can talk.
Roll me intimidate with disadvantage due to the distance. They can hear you now, it's just somewhat garbled.
I guess that's not. Oh wow.
Ooh.
I mean,
Ooh.
Your words are cut off from a sudden gust of wind. It seems they did not hear fully of what
how
you said.
ironic.
You did hear this though, Uvo. It's just they didn't hear it to the effect that Chella wanted. Excise.
More dashing to there and in turn.
Pretty good. Uvo.
Alright, so now here's the great plan actually. I don't take damage from falling, but these guys do. So I'm going to use the disengage action and jump down here using 10-foot movement. I'm going to release the grapple on that person who'd almost suffocated to death. And I'm going to run 20 foot this way.
Alright, she will fall the 10 feet and will suffer 1 fall damage, falling to 3 HP.
And that will be my turn.
Very good. Salvia.
I'm going to dash. It's 15. Here. That'll be it.
Very good. Desert Bandit number 3. She will jump down off the rock. Purposeful jump. She falls prone and suffers a point of 16. Right, she would stand up from prone, which takes most of her movement, which is why it was 5, and then she'll dash forward. We then go to number 9. Number 9 will stand up from prone, move to here, and yeah. Number 4 will try a running jump to land there next to Uvo and strike out.
Ooh, flashy. Come on, hit me
Will
with it.
successfully jump, landing next to you, taking no fall
Damn.
damage as she purposely did this. For a 22 to hit for 3 slashing damage. Stash.
Got me with a light cut there.
Number 2 will do a similar thing, trying to jump, landing next to you. Successful jump and slash for a miss.
We'll miss.
This one did a front flip as it jumped off. This one kind of just jumped and rolled. Wasn't as fancy.
So close. You were almost as cool as that other one.
I'm still learning. Svela.
Measuring. Measuring. Oh wow, for a second I was really scrolled out and I thought Akis was dead. I'm gonna attack Desert Bandit 3.
Very good. Arrow will fly forward, piercing their form as they are heavily injured, but still barely standing.
I'm also... Yeah.
Very good.
That's it.
Bocella. You see off in the distance the 2 figures that were at the front gate are at this point actually fleeing.
Too bad I don't have my Vogue level to chase them. Or Vogue levels. Yeah. They're probably gonna get away. How far can I get? I suppose I could go. And this one's almost dead.
Yeah, that one's got 1 HP left.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at number 2.
Alright.
With this.
Yep.
This will be advantage macro, but yeah, just take the lower number.
Gotcha. That would be an 11, which would miss as she barely dodges it out of the way.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
Excise.
finally in range, her hand slings out as Ice Knife is silently cast his no verbal.
Very good. Who are you targeting?
Number 2.
This one. Alright. So the Ice Knife will... Is that a crit?
Yep.
Alright. Ice Knife will slam into him for 10 critical damage. And then will explode out in a burst of 5 feet around. So everyone within 5 feet of this one, which includes Uvo, sadly, must make me a dex save. Alright, you succeed. So you take no cold damage, I believe. That's correct, right?
Yes.
What's your DC?
Yeah, save or suck. It's DC 12.
Oh wow. Okay.
Alright, now dex
Nice.
save, fail, dex save, fail, and dex save, fail. All three of them will suffer the 6 cold damage as the Ice Knife explodes out. Slain. Heavily injured. Slain.
And Ice like claps her hands. And that's the turn.
Very good. Uvo.
Uber hasn't seen the people running the gate, have they?
From your current angle, nah, you wouldn't have the angle on it.
Okay, in that case, Uber is still wielding their kusa. They are swinging the ball and chain over their head, and they will strike with their elbow first, and then with a kick at disadvantage fall.
Very good. The elbow is dodged as the kick is grabbed and then pushed off as you are shoved back. Not literally, but, you know.
Damn. My AC goes up to 16 because of agile parry, and that's my turn.
Very good. Salvia.
I'm going to move to here, and okay, that's in distance. I'm going to attack Desert Bandit 4 with Toilet Head.
Very good.
Oh god.
At least your non-damaged one is... Wait, she might be damaged. No, she doesn't hear the bell.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Alright, moving the dead ones from initiative real quick. Number 3 has gained initiative. Number 3 will look towards Axai, seeing 2 members left. She will give me a wisdom save. She will disengage. To there. Visit number 4. Looking at this one fleeing. Will give their own wisdom save. And she will remain in combat, stepping to here, helping to provide cover for her friend's escape. And will swing out at Uvo. And will miss. Svela.
I am going to shoot at Bandit 3.
Very good.
We should take them alive.
Falling down, slain.
No.
I mean, can I non-lethal an arrow?
No.
No.
I thought
Has
you
to be
only
melee.
put in non-lethal spells.
No, it's
melee attacks.
you have to be a melee to
Yep.
Oh.
Has to be a melee spell. And it has to be melee or ranged or melee weapon. Yeah. Alright. From there we go to Procella. The celliest of cellas.
I'm gonna go. I dropped my lance. In fact, at some point, could I like? I think I can do like I can do like that to 5 feet. Can I do that down? So I can go to 5 feet downwards diagonally.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll be at 5 feet, so she's in my aggro range, but I'm gonna be there.
Very good.
And I'm also in 5 feet of her.
Excellent. Excise.
She runs under
I'm
the
gonna-
Trachella
that's gonna be great
and
that you like
goes
there.
for grabbing.
Very good.
Take them alive.
She has a 10. Yep, she is super grappled.
And then move her around to behind her. And turn.
Excellent. Uvo.
Although there's some getting away. The 2 guards at the gate.
I don't know if you're
And if it
that.
will sign exactly that manner before, won't disengage, but will use their dance action for 70 and start running after them.
Right, she will swipe at you with her scimitar as you do not disengage, as you said.
Yep.
22 for
Oh
8.
jeez.
Okay.
I mean, my rolls when you
19.
flee or when I'm the DM are generally hot.
Don't worry, as long as we can get them alive and get those two, we can long rest after this without people coming.
Salvia. Oh, I need to move them
Uh,
again because I didn't move them this round. Or last round, I mean.
Seeing
It's far away.
they have that one under control, I'm going to join Uvo up here,
Very good.
and I'm dashing.
Desert Bandit number 4 is going to strike out at Axis as you are the one grappling her. And will horribly miss. Svela.
Yeah, since you don't want me to kill her, I'm gonna let you handle that. Double move.
Very good. Alright, top of the round, these two will get their move for the 9th round, that is. And we'll run to there. Bocella.
I'm just gonna great sword attack this one here non-lethally if it ends up killing her.
Very good. I will strike out,
But-
hitting her with the flat of the blade, barely, for 6 non-lethal.
That is slashing damage as well, but it's just the same aggro. And yeah, that will be my turn.
Axis.
I don't have a macro for this, but she's dropping the glaive to punch,
Very good.
which I have to look up the stuff for that now. That to hit.
That'll hit her. Damage is 1 plus your strength modifier.
Yep. So that is 4.
4 damage as you punch her right in the nose. Non-lethally or lethally?
Non-lethally.
As she falls unconscious.
Wonderful. And then turning around to see the others running off, she joins them,
Excellent.
and that's the end of the turn.
Uvo. You can see, just based upon the distance, that they are definitely have enough of a head start that they can get off map. However, if they can outpace you, that's a different story. Do you wish to chase?
Oh yeah, it was definitely gonna be chasing these.
Does anyone else wish to chase them? Because they are definitely getting off map.
Yes, but
If it will
I-
eventually catch up
She
to them
only
with the
matches-
70
yeah.
boost speed when dashing.
The thing is, like, I'm not gonna be able to catch up with them when we only have 2 people are who are Salvia and Uvo,
Because
Yeah,
I will
they-
not chase them.
because they gain 10 feet a turn against them,
Yep.
which I mean, you can calculate by how much distance they are covering, by how many turns that's gonna take.
Yeah, it's gonna take.
Or 410, so that's
well, it's
4.
gonna be an
41.
opposed athletics check to see if you, or acrobatics for monk, to see if you can
Okay,
actually
yeah.
chase them down. Because otherwise, they know the terrain. They can get out of here with their knowledge of the terrain. So, if you wish to chase them, roll me an athletics check or an acrobatics or athletics check if you're a monk.
I'm gonna give up on the chase.
And I will oppose this by their own athletics checks. Let's see, they have +1.
When you get that bardic inspiration.
Uvo, through their speed, you were able to catch up decently to them, but you see them cross several large rock faces and ravines to the point where you lose sight of them, and through
With
their
my-
stealth and their knowledge of the terrain, are able to get out of area.
Crap. I was gonna ask if my knowledge as a care tracker would help. I know it's Magitar and all.
Are you from Monchital?
No.
Alright.
I'm just a tracker.
With being a tracker, I would give you advantage. Can't help you. They are
Thanks, Dad.
successfully fled. But Ufa would be gone for the next little bit, but combat is over.
Okay.
It needs to be
Coachella swoops down and picks us. Kind of sad to see the rest, but drags her over here, and we'll start piling them all in a pile.
very good. townswomen here will kind of approach. Is it done? Are they gone?
Seems so. A few ran off, but she shrugs.
You are freer to choose now.
I just want
What
to go
path
home.
that you want to take?
I'm not going back there. I'll go to the Mage Coast. Join with the Freemen, as you said.
Yes. Any of you are welcome to join us. For true freedom.
Let's see here. These 3 would join for the Freemen, but the rest would want to go back home.
Stettin also opens its doors for you, should a change of environment and a desire to explore fill your heart.
This one would step for Staten Land.
I'll go over here.
Alright.
Xaeus not say anything. Sorry, that's an awful.
Oh wow.
So what do you
No.
plan to do with the leader that you wanted alive, Priscilla?
We can now ask them questions. But also, we give them a second chance at true freedom. At redemption. It is the right thing to do.
And what makes you judge and jury? She held these women here, forced them to lie to us.
Well, let them be the judge then, in part with all of us.
Looks to the woman.
What would you have me do when she gives us the information we need?
This one will speak up. The one that was obviously the one that was being beaten most, but was healed from a Civilis potion. I would take them to... grab this real quick. Chapter 1. I would take them to Bashir. Do not bring them to... Go back to that name. Do not bring them to Hiso.
So,
She is working
Bashir
with
was
them.
with you.
Oh! Is that the true? So is that why she...
She
that
was their
makes a lot of
recruiter.
sense.
What?
I see,
Yes, Hiso. She found us in the town. Those of us who are lonely, those of us who are scared or beaten. And she brought us here.
So she's the one pulling the strings, eh?
Possibly. I know that she is the one that is in charge of that one. She points to the rain dancer.
Listen,
it's-
these people who, I mean, some of them we killed, sure, but this rain dancer, she was just as scared, I'm sure. She was recruited just like any of you. She should be given a chance at redemption. I believe it's so.
The shackled hand offers redemption.
Perhaps if it's required. Although
Stop
it might be a...
speaking with your soft-skinned heart and start speaking with your
With your what?
mind. I don't know, I was gonna say logic, but then I was gonna say mind, and I ended up just not saying anything.
I believe she is free to become a pirate if she wants to in the bay. If she is truly accepting of change.
And again, what makes you judge or jury?
What makes you judge or jury didn't all the same. The choice is everyone's.
The fact that I am following a law of the land.
The laws of the land are not my laws. I am a freeman. We follow the laws of the bay.
Then freemen are stupid enough to walk into lands not their own and ignore the laws there?
If it's for the greater good, I believe it to be so.
can have another battle if you want. But I am not letting this one go quite so easily as you wish to speak with your hearts and your ideals.
We should hear them out first. We have time now to rest, although I worry that if those two are not caught who ran away, it might not be best to rest here.
Indeed, as you are relatively calm, you do see that there are, well, several crates and barrels filled with the stolen food, water, and other supplies that have been raided from these parts. You would also see that there are some supplies within the command tent itself.
Perhaps if we have one of us on guard each, in rounds, this might be actually potentially decent to rest in, actually, if we can close the gates and lock them.
Sevilla will turn to Salvia. And what say you, Silent One?
They honestly seem very set in their ways. I don't know what exactly or what actions we should take here.
Everyone can change.
That is not the question.
That
So-
is the question.
Nerp, did you say anything about, like, who did you say was the actual leader?
Hiso is the recruiter. They have not said who the leader
Okay.
is, because they do not know
Okay.
who the leader is.
But the person we have does.
Yeah.
Probably. That's yeah.
Salvia
many-
then... I'm sorry.
How many feet to tie up each one of rope? That is.
If you want to tie up their feet, you're going to require just the feet?
No,
Uh,
you meant
hands
how
and
many
feet.
feet
Hands
of
and feet.
rope?
Okay.
Yeah. How many feet
Yeah.
of rope?
Yeah, I was just figuring out if you want to do just... Okay. If you want to do hands and feet, though, let's see. Per individual, you'll need... both hands and feet, so... 2 feet...
Just
I'd say on
That's not
average,
that much.
5 feet per.
5 feet per. Then
I've got 100 feet if we need it.
Yeah, she'll tie the rain dancer first, and then 2 of them, and that's it.
Alright, so one is not tied.
Yep. Number 10.
Very good.
I'll come over and tell them later. But
So, Sylvia, what is your choice? Should she be brought before formal charges, so says the law of the lands that we stand in? Or should they be let off with a hope of redemption?
For the actions they've done, I don't think I can excuse them. I'll have to
Then-
agree with you on this one.
Their actions were sparked by the very laws that you want me to bring them in.
Then it
The-
seems we have an answer.
And what is that answer?
That I will bring them before the law.
How is that the answer? That was the complete opposite of what I was saying.
God, I was
I
going to
don't
more Jamaican.
care what you're saying. You're outnumbered.
What say you, Silent One? Or not so much say you, but if you can write it, perhaps.
Could you just point at who you agree with?
Who do you agree with?
She moves closer and looks between the 2. Then looks at the girls. And opens her arms wide, gesturing to the girls, making then slapping her hands together, pointing between them and spreading them apart as they already are. And then she looks to see if they understand.
The one in front who has been speaking would say, Bashir, he would know what to do. I do not believe the gods in our land. Some of them might be working with them, but Bashir and his men and his guards, they are good people.
He did seem like a good man. I would, if the people who they did this to believe that is the right thing to do, then it is the right thing to do.
Then let us rest and return.
Alright.
Sheila's going to walk over and sit right here and bury herself in the sand, just enjoying the warmth, and keep an eye on the initiate.
Very good.
Tie.
Alright, all four have been tied up now, and after a bit of time, eventually Uva would make it back. But, for those who are interested, you have obviously the stolen goods that you don't have any, like, cars or anything like that to bring them back to town, but the knowledge of how to get here and that they are here is enough to complete that part of what needs to go on for your quest.
Just follow that very straight road.
Very straight road.
It doesn't go anywhere else.
Yep. But inside the command tent, you would find rare spices worth 500 gold. Not like everyone gets 500 gold, it's 500 gold total. So, you just put that in your loot. Oh, I totally put that music in your loot page. Let me remove that. Rare spices.
Remember
I've I got the
to-
music.
Remember to split it between 4 and not 5, because Shackled Legion.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha. Alright. You then have a d6. Let me roll this real quick. 4 arcane scrolls that are of first level and are free to just be, you guys can decide what they are.
Arcane. Sweet.
Alright, do we want to wait and talk about the loot distribution after game? Because we are coming up on the 4-hour mark.
Yeah.
Indeed, that would be
Yeah.
the thing to
That
do.
might be better, yeah.
In addition to that, you would find miscellaneous goods that equate to 2 crafting tokens. Reading some more of this loot stuff. Lots of stone wool. Yep. Yep, you already know about that. You did not have her here, so you did not get her loot. And anything else I need to provide loot-wise?
Can I pack up her tent and take it with me?
Yeah. That
Cool.
would be a large tent.
After everyone rests and no one's like using it, I'll start unspiking it.
Alright, that is what you would find within this area. You can also get 2 scimitars per of the bandits if you'd like. And then the 2 scimitars and 6 daggers.
So what's
I'll
the-
take the 6 daggers unless everyone wants a dagger.
Scimitar
No.
X. Let's see here, we had 4. 8.
I'll take one just so I have one. Unless I have one already. I don't know. Let me look.
There you go. So,
Nah, I would
As
take
the-
one just so I have one.
day weighs on, turning to night. You guys wish to camp here? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. To speed things up, because you guys kind of, with what happened with them fleeing, they're actually able to inform Hiso of what happened, so she's definitely not going to be in town when you guys get back.
Yep.
Which would have extended this to another session, which it is designed for 2 sessions, so you're going to get 2 MV either way, but you guys returning to the town without issue. You guys are free to RP. I can provide a RP channel for this, but since, we have 4 minutes, I'm wrapping up the actual session.
Right.
You guys would return to town, find that Hiso has fled, a few of the guards as well who were working with her, but the citizens are thankful and happy of what you've returned to them their families. Some of the kids are hugging their mums who were taken. The fathers are also likewise just worried sick. A few of them, specifically this one, aren't really that caring. You don't actually see them at all because Yeah. But they're happy. They are very thankful that you returned the supplies, and they inform you that Bashir should be around soon once the falcon that they have sent has given him word, or you can travel there yourself. Either way, though, getting to Bashir, you provide him what you have done. He would thank you and reward you with the full reward, with a little bit of a bonus, and perhaps future work to find out the actual leader of this den of thieves and to chase down Hiso. But in regards to all that fun stuff, that would conclude the session. Hope you all had fun. Hope stream enjoyed it. It was a good one. Oh yeah. And
That was a wild raid.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
what was the total? Can you put the original rewards in the loot thing as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah, it's
I just didn't want to
250
forget
each.
later.
we already gave the required 2, but it was going to be +1, so okay. Oh, I need to change that first one to ×10, not ×2. There we go. That is the full set, I believe. Anything else I need to provide? Because you did not get her pouch, which was the important bit, yeah. So,
It was bad.
alright. There we go. That is everything. You were nearly maximum on rewards, but you're down by one crafting token, or one crafting token per, and I believe it was 100 gold, something like that. No, it was 150 gold per. Would have been. But nearly everything. So that's pretty good. You saved
We did
people,
good, guys.
You did good.
You still get the 250 GP, what do you?
But yes, I'm going to
Oh.
close the stream now. Hope you all had fun. A goodbye stream.